Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit.
There's a lot of you don't know about the fantasy headlines. Nation. Headline Nation. Fantasy headlines for the nation. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner.
Yo. Analytics off the chain, all the channels not the same. Jake and Kyle, you know the name. Headliner Nation, we running the game. Y'all stuck on third down. Your content's plain Jane. Headliners on top now. We gonna move and change. Podcast off the rip. Draft guide, so legit. Fantasy world, our game tight. You know we about that chub life. Stuck in a rut and you need some motivation. Head to the channel for this Headliner Nation.
I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner.
Yo, what is going on?
What is going on, Headliner Nation?
Woo!
The time has come for Saturday night live streams, Kyle. I mean, this is one of the things that we've done for years here, and the people absolutely love hanging out with us for a couple hours on Saturday night. Now, typically in season, this is going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern time. But right now, me and Kyle, we're feeling good, right? We're feeling good. We're getting loose. People got a lot of drafts coming up. So we are here today for you for the next hour and a half, 2 hours, however long y'all want to hang out with us. We are here. Now, I do want to start off by saying this. Obviously, we know there's a lot of drafts right around the corner, a lot of people getting ready to pick some championship rosters. We are going to be giving away some draft guides tonight because we know some people need a little bit of help every once in a while. Kyle, can the people get some help? So for every 200 likes, random person in the chat's going to get a draft guide. For everyone who gifts 5 members tonight, we're going to give you a draft guide as well. So you'll not only be gifting some memberships, but you're going to be getting something in return right around the same price as well. We want to make sure that everybody's taken care of tonight. But yeah, Kyle, we're just going to sit back. We're going to talk football. We're going to answer questions. We'll talk about life, whatever the people want to talk about tonight, Kyle.
Kyle and Jake are back.
I don't know if that really
is
fits.
that how it goes?
I don't.
I can't remember.
I don't feel like it is.
Anyway.
It is what it is. So obviously, before we even went live here, Ryan Vogel threw out his 13-month badge. Appreciate you, Ryan. Says, have been waiting for a live stream to drop the flex of a member milestone. You better believe it. Ryan, we appreciate you. And then Deshaun says, fellas, have a good stream tonight. Appreciate you out there for the support, Deshaun. But Kyle, we have a lot of football to talk about. Now, obviously, we're in the middle of preseason games, and hype trains get a little out of control this time of year. Try not to put too much stock into preseason games, but we want to make sure that everybody's good to go for their upcoming draft. So let's head to the chat. Kyle, do you think we have anybody in the chat that wants to talk football with us? Maybe.
That's a good question. I don't know because I'm only seeing 70 likes and there's 250 people watching right now. So to me, that would feel like we don't have nearly enough people that want to watch.
Well, the chat itself is saying that people got questions. I mean, Esteban, he's out there. He's going full chub for sure. TJ in the chat, who just hung out with us for the entire weekend. We even took TJ down on the Hall of Fame field in Canton, Ohio, and had him throw routes to us, and we threw routes to him. It was a lot of fun. Wendy's McNugget says, Kyle, you're looking a little gray in the face. Me and Kyle
we were just talking about that.
I literally did right before you hit live. I said, Kyle, you and I both really gray right here.
But listen, let me just remind
I have old balls
about something. when you cook your food, when you're cooking up a delicious meal, you love a little salt and pepper. You're not going to eat it with a little without that salt and pepper. So, hey, I'm okay with it.
Wow. Jimmy Miller says, shout out to all the Jimmies. You better believe it. Even though I said don't be a Jimmy, I was not talking about you, Jimmy, because you are a member and you know better. Kalafa, appreciate you, says Jake and Kyle, first ballot Hall of Famers.
Yes.
I would think so, but I am at the age of Kyle. I'm 41 now. How disgusting does that sound? I feel like if I'm not in the Hall of Fame yet, I'm almost too old. Oh man, I think it's Jerome Munoz. I got a mini chub called Hunt. Okay. Steven says he needs some good fantasy advice. That's what we're here for, Steven. D. Mitch, Kyle. Hero RB strategy. Thoughts? Kyle, what are your thoughts on the Hero RB?
You can come up with every name that you want to. Robust running back, hero running back. It doesn't matter what you call any strategy in fantasy football. Whatever round you're going in, whatever round you're taking people, you got to get running backs early. That's all there is to it. You got to have a solid foundation of running backs early, or you're going to lose, or you need a whole lot of luck.
We just started our listener league drafts this week. They're right in the middle. They're going on right now as we speak. I ended up with a juicy stack, one that I was not anticipating. Anna says at 41, you are still 10 years younger than Headliner Gaming. She's making fun of you, Kyle. You're already on her bad side.
Can I ban our
moderator? No, you cannot. She has to stay. She has to stay. Cooper Collins, is ETN at the 4.03 too soon? I know he won't be there in the 5th. Seems a little early for me, but I do like Travis Etienne. And if you know that by the time it comes back to you in the 5th, he's not going to be there, if that's your guy, then you got to grab him. I mean, I like Etienne. It's a little earlier than I would like to do it, though. But if that's your guy, depending on who's left on the board, I guess I don't hate it.
Randy Nolting talking about the Buffalo backfield, something that's been a lot of talk so far this offseason. Does today's game complement it, or does it make it significantly more complicated? No, because we already knew it was going to be complicated. We know that Devin Singletary is going to get a lot of early down work. We know James Cook is going to get mixed in there. He's going to get some touches on the ground. We're going to see him in third down role. We know Zach Moss is going to get tossed in there every once in a while, even though he sucks. So it doesn't make it more complicated because we already knew it was going to be complicated.
Yeah, 100% agree. Anton, Alan Lazard this year's Debo Samuel? No. I don't. Now, could he outperform his ADP in that sense? 100% for sure, because he's going super late in drafts. Is he going to be this year's Debo? I mean, Debo finished as what? Wide receiver 2. That's not going to be Alan Lazard this year in my mind. I don't think we see another Debo-esque type of rise this year. There's a lot of wide receivers in those 4 to 7 round ranges or so that could really outperform and finish inside the top 12 to 15, though, 100%.
Who do we think is going to be rookie of the year from Anthony? Well, if he gets a chance to start, it'll be Kenny Pickett, because everyone just always goes towards the quarterback. So even if he plays a majority of the year and puts up even halfway decent numbers,
unless he sucks balls.
It would depend on, Breece
could
Hall,
be his teammate.
Kenneth Walker, if they got a majority of the touches in their backfield, if we could see him get 60% plus, they would have a decent shot. I can't talk tonight. I'm having a stroke all night long. Strokes. That's all I'm going.
Hashtag strokes.
And then as far as wide receivers go,
Pickens.
Probably. You think so?
I mean, I think he has a good chance.
Do you think he has a better chance
than
Drake London?
I think Drake London has a clear path to targets, which is going to get him the better opportunity right now, because I love George Pickens, but he's still sharing with Claypool and Deontay Johnson. So that part means that he's going to have to fight for targets at times. He may not be as willingly, going out there and getting 10 plus, maybe like Drake London. I think Drake London has the easier path, but I love the talent of George Pickens. It's going to depend a lot on his quarterback play. What do you think? A lot of people think Chris Olave. I see Olave a lot in the chat. I do too, but I mean, if Michael Thomas is as healthy as they say, if Jarvis Landry is there, if Alvin Kamara is there, another one of those guys, I don't know if he's got the clear path to weekly targets. What are y'all's opinions on DeAndre Swift in half PPR? We love DeAndre Swift. We just would really love it if Dan Campbell would commit to him. Like, that's what we really want right there. But I'm going to mention this in a video coming up. Jamal Williams is just kind of one of those Dan Campbell-esque kind of guys. He's an emotional leader there for them, and he's going to have a role in this offense, whether any of us like it or not. D-Mitch says, Jake, I've got the number 1 overall and usually get Jonathan Taylor. With my next pick, I go James Conner. Thoughts on the 3rd pick, another running back or wideout? It really depends who's sitting there. Am I opposed to going 3 straight running backs? No, not if one is there that I want. If Zeke happens to fall, then I'm obviously doing something like that. Zeke, Saquon, if they fall 100%, I would do that. But at that same time, you're looking at the likes of Mike Evans potentially, Tyreek Hill, maybe CeeDee Lamb falls. I mean, it just all depends on your league size and which direction it goes. Let's see here. Jose thinks it's Pickens. TG, Dan Campbell scares the hell out of me. I would not want to run into Dan Campbell in a dark alleyway. Me and him are large humans, and he seems to have an anger control issue at times. So, agreed. Frank Gordon, drafting Friday at 6th place. So at the 6th picks, 12-man picking running backs first. 2 picks, grab another back at 3 or wide receiver. Frank, similar to what I just said, it really just depends on who's sitting there. If there's still a top-end running back sitting there, I'm not opposed to locking up 60 touches every single week by going 3 straight running backs. I'm not opposed to it. I also don't want to say, yeah, that's the way I'm going, because it depends what wide receivers are sitting there as well. But I'm not opposed to going 3 straight running backs if there's a great option there. The Q says, welcome back to Saturday live stream headliners. Drafted 10th and got, let's see here, Chubb and Jones to start. Who do you like out of Deontay Waddle or DJ Moore? Kyle just had something pop up on my Zoom window, and I have no idea. Something about giving him money or something. I don't know. Who do I like out of Deontay Waddle or DJ Moore? I personally have him ranked Waddle, Moore, Deontay. Q. What was that all about? What popped up on my screen, Kyle?
So, you know how we like to be transparent here. I would like to be transparent with the people for a second.
Okay.
So, the Zoom account that I was logged in with was not our business Zoom account.
What are you doing?
It was my personal one. And I just got the notification that there was only 10 minutes left. So I just quick bought a business account.
See what I have to deal with, people? I sit here and I pay for Zoom
I'm just
for this
gonna
company.
Take that picture. I wonder if I cancel it, if I'll get a refund afterwards.
Otherwise, you're going to send me a receipt to reimburse you, huh?
It was only $17. I mean, Headliner Nation, we didn't want your show to be interrupted.
I wondered why you were so quiet over there.
Does anybody want to super chat $18 so Jake doesn't feel so bad? God.
See what I have to deal with, people?
So then I don't get in trouble. Does someone want to save me?
Yeah. Let's see here. Are we talking about rookies? Bud, we're talking about whatever we want to talk about. Whatever people ask questions.
At all because I was trying to
trying to have the stream not shut off. Exactly. Let's see here.
Oh, crap.
Pay the Zoom. I'll send $2, says Glenn.
Glenn's willing to chip in. So the price is now down to $16.
Wow. That's awesome. Ramtin Nashi, Dalvin Cook, Henry, or Mixon in a full PPR. If it's me, I have him ranked Henry, Cook, Mixon. Honestly, I'm kind of over the whole PPR argument type thing. Derrick Henry still averages top 3 points per game in full PPR. So even though he doesn't catch passes, he's one of those guys that it doesn't really matter.
Anna becoming a member for the 2nd straight month, which isn't right. Is it, Anna? Oh, no, because she was over on Patreon. That is right. I was like, wait a second. How has she only been a member? She was on Patreon. That's why. Becoming a member for the 2nd straight month. I'm using my free message purely because I refuse to save you. if if 5 people became members right now too, that would also save me.
Yeah, exactly. He's trying hard. Dan Maginin, what's going on, Dan? We're doing good. How are you doing out there? Let's see.
Leslie wants to know if she's got to keep 4. Devontae Adams, Kyle Pitts, Justin Jefferson, Mixon, Cook, and Keenan. Well, we're both going to agree on Justin Jefferson, correct?
Yep.
All right, so that's 1 right there. I believe our second agreement is going to be Joe Mixon, correct?
Yep.
Are we going to agree on keeping Cook over Adams, Pitts, and Keenan Allen?
Yes.
That's 3. I'm throwing Pitts out the window. I'm not keeping the tight end.
Nope.
And I wouldn't keep Keenan Allen over Devontae Adams, so he would be number 4.
We agree, Kyle.
Boom!
100%. Gage Massey, would you take Travis Kelce at the 2.08 after drafting Dalvin Cook at the 104? I have no issues taking Travis Kelce at that point, at the 208. Like I said, it really all depends who's left on the board, but at that point in the draft, I don't hate that.
Luke Larson with a 2 bomb in the super chat, paying for that Zoom tax. Look at Luke. I was wondering, saving my backside.
I was wondering, like, I kept checking my phone and I didn't have any messages from you. I'm like, what is he so intently doing over there? Because like he's not talking. Like I feel like it's just I'm on an island here. And then that popped up and said, I'm like, oh, okay, something's going on with Zoom.
And then Kalafa just dropped a 20 bomb.
Kalafa, you bailing him out.
I appreciate you. Thanks for bailing me out.
Wow.
James Birch. Ooh, this is a great question. James Birch wants to know Javonte Williams or DeAndre Swift. And James, I don't know if I can fully answer that question for you because that is going to be in tomorrow's tough draft day decisions. Ooh, but I will say this. I've got to go with DeAndre Swift right now. Just knowing that he's going to have a higher share in that backfield than what Williams will.
That's so close for me. That is so close for me. I you know what it comes down to for me? And I'm sorry, Kyle. It comes down like, do I trust the Lions to do the right thing? And I don't know if I can sit here and be like, yeah, they're probably going to do the right thing. Like, at least I know Javonte is like a little bit safer, but I do agree that the higher ceiling, unless something happens to Melvin, is still going with Swift.
And you know what? I covered exactly that in the video.
Well, perfect. I haven't watched it because you haven't released it, and you don't share things with me beforehand. I did see the intro, though.
You did see the intro. The intro was a good one.
You sent me the intro. You're making
Ray
fun of the doc.
Fultz becoming a member for the 13th month. Ayo! What up, Ray? Let's go. Jonathan Taylor aside, who is your number 2 running back? The peeps need to know number 2.
I got Derrick Henry still.
I've got Christian McCaffrey at number 2.
Yep. I got Derrick Henry still. Did you see Derrick Henry walk in to like practice today? Dude's muscles have muscles.
Yeah, and they have also muscles.
Dude, that dude is, I mean, he's always been jacked, but he's just looking super jacked. I'm not scared off of King Henry whatsoever.
Oh, I'm not either, because I think I got him at,
you probably got him at 3 or 4.
I either have Eckler, Henry, or Henry Eckler. I can't remember which one it is.
Yeah. Matt Walters, appreciate you out there, says, yo, which do you guys prefer in a 12-man full PPR keeper league? Keep Evans in the 3rd, Gabe Davis in the 15th.
I'm keeping Evans in the 3rd.
I'm probably still, because I'm saying that as well, because I think that once your draft starts, you can still grab Gabe Davis.
Yeah.
A little bit later, a couple rounds into it, where if you don't take Mike Evans, somebody's going to take him right away.
Yep. 100%. Oh, it just scrolled all the way down. Joe Pan. Little help with the Zoom feed. Love what you guys do.
Man, people are just bailing you out, Kyle.
Joe, I appreciate it. Headliner Nation, thank you for bailing me out tonight.
I appreciate
it.
I literally, not even exaggerating, I think I just paid for Zoom yesterday because it's like it automatically comes out of the account. I think it just went out yesterday. And then you had to, whatever.
You can send that over to my PayPal.
Did you at least do it for the year?
No.
You just did a one-time 1 month thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I'm going to cancel it tomorrow anyway because I don't need it.
It's $17 a month? Dude.
Yeah.
Zoom inflation. It's ridiculous.
Evan Harrison with the 5 bomb in the super chat. Evan, appreciate you in a 12-man PPR. Already has Najee, Kelsey, Saquon, Evans, Deontay Johnson, Hall, Eli Moore,
Elijah
and Dylan.
Elijah Moore.
Yeah. I was like, Eli Moore. Elijah Moore. Do I trade for anyone? Maybe a wide receiver. I mean, I like Evans and Deontay Johnson.
Yeah.
Wait.
And Elijah
Bruce
Moore.
Hall.
Brees Hall?
That's what I thought when I was reading it, and then I was
So you have Najee, Saquon, and Brees Hall to go along with
and
Kelsey,
AJ
Evans.
Dillon.
Yeah, I mean, don't even make a trade. You're fine.
And then Evans,
keep
Deontay
what you got.
Johnson, and Elijah Moore at wide receiver.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
hate
good.
it.
You're fine.
Yeah.
No, you don't need anything.
Sean Kuhn becoming a member.
Full Chubb. Sean right now holding the full Chubb right now. Sean, make sure you go connect to our Discord. Anybody that becomes a member tonight, go log into Discord. Discord is popping. All you got to do is go into Discord, go to your settings, connections, YouTube, log into your YouTube account, and it'll automatically add you to our server if you're a member.
Robert Giljan, CMC, Saquon, Zeke instead of Javonte. Bad choice. I have all three of those guys higher than Javonte. I have Williams and Zeke right next to each other. But I definitely have CMC and Saquon over Javonte Williams right now.
Yes.
You
get Sapper? You got it.
227.
Okay.
Got things, Jake.
I'm just making sure after
I
whole
didn't
Zoom debacle,
have the
I'm just making
Zoom,
sure.
but I've got everything else. What up, J&K? Is it ridiculous to reach for Jefferson at 1.11 through 1.16 and a 16-team half PPR? And if so, what running back should I look for in the second round? Are you talking about Justin Jefferson, drafting him?
Be. I don't even know if he makes it to 111.
He'll be gone by then. I mean,
and
there
if he's
are people
not,
taking Justin Jefferson 3rd and 4th overall in leagues right now.
Yeah.
No,
yeah, I don't know if he makes it that far. If he does, it's going to be right there at like 111, 112. I don't see any way that he lasts to 116.
Yeah.
But there are going to be a couple running. I mean, heck, you could have anybody from the likes of Nick Chubb. We just talked about Javonte Williams, DeAndre Swift, Saquon Barkley. All those guys should be somewhat options for you. Leonard Fournette could be there for you as well when you come back around.
Hold on a second. All Rise, okay. Did we get your super chat? I don't see. Oh, yeah. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you covered this one while I was scrambling. All Rise wanted to know, I have a few leagues where it's a 2 QB league. One is 12 team and the other is 10. Need help with strategy.
I didn't do that one. I didn't see that one. All right,
okay.
So say that again.
We'll get it right now. So, again, I have a few leagues where it's a 2 QB league. One is a 12 team and the other is a 10-man PPR. Need help with strategy.
The biggest thing that I do, and I am very, me and Kyle aren't too different when it comes to this. I don't automatically feel like I have to reach for quarterbacks early in a 2-quarterback league. I play the draft board. When other people start drafting quarterbacks, I draft quarterbacks because I want to have at least one upper level quarterback, one guy inside the top 10 as kind of like my anchor. For my second guy, I'm going to try to wait till the 5th, 6th, 7th rounder. So it just all depends when they're going in drafts. So play it safe. The quarterback position is so deep. If people kind of want to go with all those heavy big names first, capitalize on some of those stud running back and wide receivers. There's still so many other options at quarterback. Don't feel like you have to do it right away.
There you go, All Rise. Gotcha. Justin Cooper with the 5-bomb in the super chat. Justin, if I have Jonathan Taylor, Leonard Fournette, Kareem Hunt, Saquon Barkley, and Tony Pollard, who would you trade for Devontae Adams? Now, Justin, there's going to be a couple of answers here, I believe. If it's redraft, it's going to be a little bit different for me. If it's redraft, I'd probably trade Saquon Barkley because I think that is the high risk that you could trade over and get a little bit safety, knowing that you already have a really good stable of running backs. If we're looking at it being a dynasty league,
the problem that I have with that, though, either if it's dynasty, okay. But if it's redraft, if the guy wanted Saquon Barkley, he would have taken Saquon Barkley ahead of Devontae Adams. So he obviously didn't want Saquon Barkley then. He passed on him because Devontae Adams was drafted first.
Unless he thought he could get Saquon Barkley later.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean,
maybe he was like mid to kind of late first. And our boy Justin was a little bit later in the first and wrapped Saquon on that back around in the second round.
He wrapped around Saquon. Got it.
Wrapped it up.
Got it. All right, go ahead and finish with your dynasty talk.
So that's why I would go that route. If it was dynasty, I'm kind of thinking Leonard Fournette. I would trade Leonard Fournette instead, just due to age, contract situation. I think he makes it a little bit easier to move on in the potential long run.
Sean Kuhn, see your donation out there. We appreciate that. Kent Freeman becoming a member of Holden Chubb. You know, Kent, you get access to a Discord chat as well, so make sure you log in there as well. Ferranzi FPS. Why so much hate on Zeke this year? He's a top 10 back, maybe even top 5. He's going in the third round. That's robbery. Should I reach for him mid-second?
Well, it sure as heck isn't us.
It's not us hating him. I think right now in my super secret top running back rankings, I think I have Zeke at. In fact, let me look. I have him at either 10 to 12, I think. I'm looking right now because I don't have it memorized. Let's see here. Zeke is my running back 10 right now. So I am not. People are hating because they want to make up stupid clickbait articles for Onzi. They're saying the guy is washed and that he's lost his step, but he averaged higher numbers in 21 than he did in 20. So that makes no sense. It refutes the argument right there. So a lot of people just trying to find some way to get somebody to click on their article or video these days. So they're going to hate on somebody. I mean, they say the guy sucked last year and we're still in the top 10. I mean, come on, give me a break. Giancarlo Munoz. Appreciate you out there. Says Jake and Kyle, just drafted in my home league yesterday. Could you rate my team? Jalen Hurts, Jamar Chase, Michael Pittman, Swift and Breece Hall, Dallas go dare, because right now I'm feeling so damn fancy. In the flex, you got DK Metcalf and Brandon Cooks. Overall, I love that team. I'm not overly high this year on Jalen Hurts and Dallas go dare, but the fact that you have them paired together, you get the rushing upside of Jalen Hurts. I don't hate it whatsoever. Overall, the team is a solid A for me, Giancarlo. I like that team.
I'm not as high on it. For
what?
me,
how do you not? You like Jamar Chase, right?
it's a C plus ish.
Are you drunk?
So here's the thing too. If this is like a 14-16 team league.
Okay, that's different. Yes.
Okay, if this is 10 or 12, I'm not loving it. Don't trust Jalen Hurts. Obviously, he's got the rushing upside. I get it. Don't trust Jalen Hurts. Jamar Chase is great. I like Michael Pittman as well. We've just talked about how we have some inconsistency questions about potentially DeAndre Swift this year, and I feel those same questions relate to Breece Hall. Having issues on the offensive line already. You know, how long is Zach Wilson going to be out for? And if it's Joe Flacco, is Joe Flacco going to suck it up? You have Michael Carter there still. You have a plethora of wide receiver weapons. So I feel like any concerns about DeAndre Swift also translate to Breece Hall. So for me, those two running backs could be good, but you could also find weeks where you're losing weeks because you're getting 15 points combined from your running backs. And because of that, I'm like, okay, who's your number 3 running back? He doesn't have one. He's flexing DK Metcalf, who I don't trust at all. And then he's also flexing Brandon Cooks, which Brandon Cooks, for me, I would rather have as a wide receiver 2 or a wide receiver 3 than have to try and rely on as being a potential flex option every week, because I'd rather have a running back in my flex spot. Dallas Goedert, definitely think he could be very good this season. But with that being said, again, if we don't trust Hurts, what's the actual ceiling for Dallas Goedert? I think there's a lot of risk here.
What if on his bench, because Giancarlo seems like a smart dude, what if he's got some form of any of these guys? Does it change your mind at all? A.J. Dillon, Kareem Hunt, Tony Pollard, Melvin Gordon, Chase Edmonds, anything like that. If he's got any of those types of guys on his bench right now, does that make you feel any better?
Kind of. He could win the league with this team. He could finish in 8th place.
If Breece Hall pops off, I think he does.
Yeah, if Breece Hall pops off, and so does DeAndre Swift. So the potential is there. I'm very worried about the consistency of it. Theron Blair with a 5-bomb in the super chat. In a 2-keeper league, I have Burrow in the 13th. Should I keep Allen in the 4th or Darnell Mooney in the 8th? I think this is actually a lot closer than some people would think.
Mm-hmm. because that's great value for Darnell Mooney,
It is.
who's going to get peppered with targets. But honestly, yeah, I mean, part of me almost wants to say keep the 2 wide receivers and not the quarterback, and then just draft a quarterback when the draft starts. But what worries me here is, man, all these people with 2 keepers going to be keeping running backs all over the place, and you're going to have to go running back pretty early in this draft. If it's me personally, I'm keeping Allen and Mooney and trying to pound running backs for the first 3 rounds of your draft, and then just filling it in with a solid quarterback a little bit later.
I don't mind that at all.
Yeah,
I don't mind it. Cue Ball becoming a member for the 8th month. What would you do if you were in a 12-team half PPR 3 wide receiver start 11th pick? I've seen a couple of outcomes. I like maybe even Mixon falling to me. What do you guys do in that situation? Jake, I feel like we get this question a lot. Hey,
Yes.
What's the difference in your thoughts because we have to start 3 wide receivers instead of 2?
I don't care.
I don't care. If anything, I like that even more because then that just gives me even more incentive to know those late round values that I can slot in as a wide receiver 3 that I'm going to get better outcomes of than a lot of the people around me.
Can I do a
Because
full
they're
disclosure right now?
I'm going to hammer wide receivers early because I have to start 3 of them, and then you're going to be taking running backs later on, and you're going to be screwed. But with that being said, in the first round, I don't have any problem with people picking Kupp, Jefferson, or Chase this year, as long as you get your solid running back in the second and then back him up in the third.
Yeah. Full disclosure here. All right. Our listener leagues, our viewer leagues, or our member leagues, it's 240 team tournament right now. I currently have drafted 5 rounds so far. We start 3 wide receivers in this draft. I have yet to draft a wide receiver, and I'm in the 5th round. Actually, I'm going into the 6th. So I haven't even drafted a wide receiver going into the 6th round of a league that drafts 3. So it doesn't really bother me. There's just so many options, especially the young options that nobody's really paying attention to. The guys late. I mean, the guys like Jahan Dotson and Jalen Tolbert and George Pickens, all these rookies have this huge potential. Stash a couple of them late on your bench, and if one of them pops, you are set.
So I did something this year that I don't think I've done in a very long time, and that was take 2 wide receivers in the first 3 rounds.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
But my league let Evans and Samuel fall to me because I had the 1 overall, so I took Jonathan Taylor, and then they let Evans and Samuel fall to me, and I could have taken Zeke if I wanted to, but I was like, there's just so much more upside and potential with those 2 guys. I can't skip on them for Zeke, so I ended up going with them. So we'll see how the running back situation works out for me this year.
Yep. Rivoli. Look at Trey. Trey, I love you, Trey. Trey out there gifting a membership to somebody in the chat right now. Rivoli, though, says a 10-man PPR. We start 2 flexes. He picks second. Do I take the high upside of CMC or go safe? Been going back and forth on what to do. I'm following my rule. 1 risk every 4 rounds. So if you're going to take the risk on CMC early, no issues with that. Just make sure your next 3 picks are pretty safe and solid picks so you don't go out there and go all or nothing just to start your draft.
I agree with that. I agree. I mean, at number 2 overall, I'm fine with CMC. If you were to tell me that you wanted Derrick Henry, I'd be fine with Derrick Henry. If you told me you wanted Austin Eckler, I'd be fine with Austin Eckler. If you told me that you really loved Joe Mixon, I'd be fine with that. If you're like, man, Najee Harris is my guy this year, all right, fine. I mean, I believe truly that there's so many things you can do at the number 2 overall pick. It's fine with me, however you go. You know, like Jake said, if you're going with CMC early, though, just try to be safe later on with it, just to make sure that you don't find yourself in an issue if he goes down. Ethan Hunt drop in a 20 bomb.
Ethan
in the super chat. Ethan, appreciate you. Thank you so much for the support tonight, even though you don't come to the gaming stream anymore. Saklim Lay. I threw a little shade there at Ethan. He can handle it. He's a big boy.
Yeah.
Saklim Lay with the Canada 5 bomb. Good to see you guys. I have the 4th overall in a half-point PPR 12-person league. Would you take Henry, Kupp, or Jefferson in that spot? I'm still going Henry there.
So am I. I'm going Henry.
Now, if someone were to tell me they disagreed with that, I probably wouldn't argue it too much.
I wouldn't argue it either because honestly, like you said, anything after 1, I mean, it's up for debate. I don't dislike Kupp or Jefferson at all, but the way that I draft, the way that I've found success, I'm not going to pass Derrick Henry at that point.
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree. Especially with how good some values are at wide receiver this year. GC becoming a member for the 2nd month here on YouTube. What up, GC? Welcome back to the exclusive Headliner Nation. Full chub or full eggplant, either way, if she knows what you're talking about, then it's full Zach Wilson all night. GC.
That's right.
Legend.
And now he just has a reason to be taken care of by mommy, right? Because he's nursing the knee injury. Cougar delight. We're going to hear some stories going to break here pretty soon about what he's doing during his rehabilitation.
Alan Osorio becoming a member for the 11th month here on YouTube. Sup, guys? In my personal wide receiver rankings, I've got Pittman as my last wide receiver 1. Thoughts on that? I usually draft 2 running backs to start and hope Pittman falls to me. I believe I also have him at wide receiver 12 right now.
Pittman?
Yeah. Or close. He's either wide receiver 12 or he's like 13 or 14. He's right in that range for me.
Let me see here. Where do I have Pittman? I have Pittman at 11.
So it's very close.
Yep. Zachary Weingartner says, hey, Jake, I'm Chubb Life on Fantrax. Whose team is your favorite in our division right now? Because he's actually in my division. I am going against this man, and he has sniped me maybe 2 or 3 of the 5 rounds we've already had. I love the team that he has put together. He has just taken my guys a few picks ahead of me. But Zachary, I do like your team. I cannot lie. I'm sorry. I would like to sit here and lie and be like, dude, your team blows compared to mine, but I would totally be lying.
I thought you were going to say that he sniped you, so you hate his team.
I got to be real. I like it. I like it a lot.
The people appreciate that. Tyler Lethlean, thoughts? QB Herbert. Running back 1, Mixon.
Like it.
Running back 2, not. Wait a second. This dude has Herbert, Mixon, Najee Harris, Allen, Debo, Pitts at the tight end, flexing Pittman.
I call 14 league.
I was going to say, how small is this league? Because I don't even think it's 8 team. How did you get those players?
How do we know that you starting off a sentence to Tyler with the words how small? How do you know that doesn't offend him even before you finish the sentence?
How do I know?
I mean, Tyler, no disrespect, Tyler.
No, I'm not trying to offend you at all.
No, I know that, but we're calling your league small because that is a crazy. I don't logically see how you could get all those guys because Mixon, Najee, Debo are all top 24 picks, and you've got 3 of them. Keenan Allen is right there in the mix as well. So, yeah, that
Keenan Allen and Michael Pittman are right on that wide receiver 1-2 border.
Yeah. I don't know how you put that together, but that is great. And then you still have Breece Hall, Cortland Sutton, Rashad Bateman, and Chris Godwin. No idea
and
how
Tom
you did
Brady
that.
on the bench.
No idea how you did that.
And he's from Australia. Greetings, mate.
Put another shrimp on the barbie.
That Tyler must hate that.
He probably does.
He's probably like these.
But dude lives in a country that literally have like snakes roaming the street that could eat you. So I think he can handle it.
I'm not going to Australia ever.
I want to, but I'm terrified.
Nope, not doing it. Trey gifting a membership here. The Fantasy Headliners, just in case everyone was aware, YouTube did open up the opportunity for gifted memberships. YouTube, we appreciate you for recognizing us. And number 2, we appreciate the people that have been gifting memberships because it allows everybody an opportunity to get in and check out the memberships and see what they are like.
You know what I just dropped for members today? You know, but play dumb for a second. Do you know what I just dropped for members today?
Rankings video.
I dropped. No, I didn't go into detail.
Okay.
I did my top 24 quarterbacks, my top 50 running backs, my top 50 wide receivers, my top 24 tight ends, my top 12 defenses, and my top 12 kickers. I dropped for members only just a couple hours ago.
Perfect.
Fire emojis.
Perfect.
It is what it is. Trying to help people win out here.
Steven Mateo becoming a member for the 11th month. Would it be okay if I use my member question to try and snag a draft guide?
Steven.
I'm confused. What is he asking?
He says because he's a member and he gets their free member question. He wants to know if he can use this free member question to try to talk his way into getting a free draft guide. Steven, I'm thinking about that, Steven.
All right, I'm going to leave Jake with his thoughts for a second. We have 482 people watching and only 200 likes.
Well, I did say we would give away a free draft guide as soon as we hit every 200 likes.
All right, so we got to give away one draft guide, but if you want us to give away a second one, you better start hitting the like button. Alex Rice.
Does anybody out there believe that Steven deserves the free draft guide? Put it in the chat.
Oh, snap.
We're a community here. We are a team. We are a family out here. And Steven is a valued member of this family. I feel like the family should discuss this. Okay.
Alex Rice becoming a member for the 16th month here on YouTube. Alex, appreciate you coming back. What's up, Headliner Nation? Love to see Jake and Kyle on a live stream. I'm excited for the listener leagues. We are in the third round. Love it, Alex. Appreciate you being a member and helping to support the channel. Sapper227 with a 2-bomb. Jake, what beer flows perfect on an open day Sunday?
Full disclosure, not a beer drinker, but I will have myself the tastiest of all margaritas. Maybe a Crown and Coke. Something like that. I'm not a huge beer guy. Like I got the beer belly, but I don't have the beer intake to support it. And I'm afraid if I did, it would just get out of control. So yeah. But dude, give me a big old fat margarita or a nice mixed drink, and I'm a happy feller.
To me, it feels like we're getting a lot of answers right now of people saying, yes, give it to him.
I'm seeing a lot of hook him up, send it to him. Yes, give it to Steven. I mean, the family is looking out. And
Woo!
Because this is what we're going to do, Kyle, I've made up my mind. Because the family chose the respect of another family member, this is what we're doing.
Let's talk about
Steven's going to get that free draft guide for the 200 likes.
I absolutely love it.
But because the community, continues to show respect to other people, I'm going to give away another one to another random person. Because we all about the respect of this community.
I love that too.
So Steven, send me an email, info@thefantasyheadliners.com. And then if you're interested in winning a draft guide, just let us know in the chat. We'll pick a random person here pretty soon. Where'd we leave off at? Deshaun.
First off, a huge shout out to Alex Rice gifting 5 memberships this evening to the Fantasy Headliners. Appreciate you, Alex. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you're checking your notifications. You may have been given a gifted membership. Also, make sure in your YouTube settings you turn on the eligibility for gifted memberships. You actually have to allow your account to do that. So make sure that you do that in your settings if you haven't already done that. Deshaun with a 5-bomb. He mocked Adams, Diggs, Zeke, Waddle, Damian Harris in the first 5 rounds. Love it or hate it. PPR. I had pick number 10. Not sure what to do when picking this late. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Zeke and Harris being my running backs. I don't mind Zeke, but I love getting Zeke as my RB2. I don't love getting Zeke as my RB1 and then following it up with Harris, who likely is going to be losing out to Ramondre Stevenson at some points this year.
A little bit. Now, I don't hate it. It worries me a little bit. But being that you still went with wide receiver in back-to-back picks in the first and second round and still ended up with Zeke, I think helps you, right? It just helps you overall. It's a lot of risk. I still prefer the running backs early. I don't hate it, though. I think it's just one of those things where you're going to have to cross your fingers in hopes that Damian Harris can put together something similar to last year, because we know the touchdowns may not be there anymore. But as long as he can get the touches and the yardage, at least be that solid number 2 for you.
Buck Owski, what's going on?
What up, Buck?
Kyle, when I win our Cardinals division, will you weep gently into your pillow at night? No, Buck, but I'll weep into yours.
Whoa. Friendly trash talk at its best.
Sean Coon, let's be honest. If your team is stacked, we all know you're not drafting with anyone but yourself. Okay.
Come on, Sean.
We don't know that for sure.
Cody says he's new to the channel, but he's excited for it.
Ooh,
Cody, you should be, because you're in the midst of an amazing community. Not even me and Kyle. The chat. Look at the generosity in the chat. Alone, who would not want to be here?
Who would not want to be here?
So I guess I'll pick a winner of a free draft guide here real quick.
All right, do it.
We're going to go with Gfeezy. Gfeezy. Gfeazy. You are going to be the random winner of this draft guide. Once we hit 400 likes, we'll give away another one. But make sure you send me an email to info@thefantasyheadliners.com so I can hook you up after the stream is over.
Love it. Pasta Prince with a 5-bomb in the super chat. I'm saving something here real quick.
I can tell.
5-bomb in the super chat. 16-team PPR 11th pick. 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 1 flex, and 1 tight end. What advice do you have for these deep leagues? Only 2 wide receiver and 1 flex kind of takes away the depth needed. So, I mean, you're going to have to start less, which is obviously good because it is a 16-team league. But it's the 16-team league is no different than a 12-man league. You're still looking for those good late-round values. The only thing is those good late-round values are going to be sitting on your, they're not going to be on your bench. They're going to be in your lineup. But first and foremost, you got to have the running backs. In a 16-team league, if you wait too long on running back, you're going to be starting Devin Singletary as your RB1, which, don't get me wrong, I love some Devin Singletary. It's not going to be good for your fantasy team. We don't want that. So you need to make sure that you hammer at least 1 top-end running back early, and then after that, it's all about maneuvering through best values. Make sure you're getting your guys. I would not leave the 3rd round without your 2nd running back, though.
Agreed. Red Hulk, we see you out there. We appreciate that support, my friend. Says, with the 101, I also took 2 wide receivers in the first 3 picks, Taylor, Lamb, and Samuel. Then went with Brandon Cooks, Elijah Mitchell. Are my picks so far in the members league. Running backs available at the 2-3 turn were Gibson, Montgomery, Jacobs, Dillon, Etienne, Akers, and Dobbins. Did he make the right decision? So really, was it the right decision to go Lamb and Samuel over Gibson, Montgomery, Jacobs, Dillon, Etienne, Akers, and Dobbins? At that point, I have to think it was.
I believe so.
I believe you made the right decision.
And that was basically what I did. And then I followed up in the 4th and 5th round with Kareem Hunt and
J.K. Dobbins. How do I know more about your draft than you?
I was blanking there for a second. And honestly, I'm a big fan of Elijah Mitchell as an RB2. I like him a lot there, so that doesn't bother me at all. Just depends on who you have as your RB3. You got to make sure that you grab a few guys that could help out in a pinch if needed. Tyler Lethlean with another 5-bomb, Australian 5 in the super chat. Good day, legends.
Good day, mate.
8-man league, and your draft guide led me all the way. Never put a shrimp on the barbecue before either. Haha, love from Aus Labs. Love watching. Tyler, appreciate you. Thanks so much. Danielle, what's going on, Danielle? Becoming a member for the 11th straight month. Appreciate you, Danielle. Hopefully you're feeling well out there. Jake and Kyle, always great to see y'all drafted last night. Also looking forward to Jake singing banger and Kyle's calf cam this year. Good luck, all. Do we really need a calf cam this early in the show? No.
There's still children probably watching, Kyle.
They can look too. It's not that bad.
It's pretty bad.
You see worse on cable these days.
That's a fact.
Marvin Lewis with the 10-bomb standard league, and I have the 10th pick in a 12-team league with rookie keepers. So Harris, Taylor, Lance, and Pitts, mine, are all off the board. Who should I target with my 1st and 2nd round? Running backs.
100%.
Running backs.
The best ones available.
Yep. Adam Staley becoming a member for the 9th month. Thoughts on my work 12-team 6-pick league. Got Eckler, Aaron Jones, Zeke. Love that.
Love it.
Mike Evans, AC, A-Rob, Ertz, and Stafford. I think I like the wide receivers a little bit more than you, Jake, but I still like that team a lot.
I don't mind it at all. I think overall, I would be so pumped getting Eckler, Jones, and Zeke that after that it would all be gravy.
James Weingand with a 5-bomb. Trying to figure out a keeper. Henry for fab deduction. McLaurin for a... Or McLaurin.
You okay?
I almost said McLaren. Then I said McLaurin. And then I was like, wait a second.
Yep.
Woo! Terry McLaurin for a first round. Thielen for a fourth. Mooney for a ninth. Or Dalton Schultz for a ninth. Okay, so for me, it's going to be Henry for a fab deduction, but it's going to depend on what the fab deduction is.
Yeah. Is it like half your fab money or what?
Yeah, or is it a quarter? Like, what is it? So if it's not too much, I'm going Henry there. I'm not doing McLaurin in the first. I'm not doing Thielen in the fourth.
Nope.
If it's too much for Henry, then I would do Mooney in the ninth, especially trying to figure out where you would actually draft. If you're drafting early enough, you can just take Henry. You might be good there.
Yeah. It all depends on what draft pick you have. Bukowski says to get Chouse an emoji already. Who out there is enjoying the weekly videos now from Chris Chouse? Brought him over from the podcast, from Headliner U. He's dropping weekly videos now. They're popping off pretty hot. So if Taylor is out there, Taylor may have to work on that, because that is not something that me or Kyle are smart enough to do, Buck.
I've got people tagging me. Big Disco cannot resist telling everybody that they've gone on the clock the second that they have gone on the clock.
Are you on the clock right now?
I am on the clock right now.
Can we make your pick for you live right now?
Let's make my picks together.
Okay.
I could actually probably even share it on the screen.
You may mess up the whole Zoom thing.
You think so?
I don't know.
Why do you not trust me?
Because you just had to pay for Zoom when we already have an account.
That wasn't really a mess up. That was kind of a...
All right, well, you look at that real quick.
Okay, hold on. Let me get into fan tracks here.
Let me go back over here. Andy Garcia becoming a member for the 11th month says, just happy to be here. Love the channel and love hearing Kyle sing, which I need to hear more of. Andy, we talked about that, me and Kyle, before this live stream started. I didn't tell him he couldn't.
I'm so lost without you.
Everybody blame Andy for this. J Noise 88 says, I've missed this, no question. Just wanted to say hi. J Noise. So glad to be back, J Noise. Appreciate you. Cody 12 says Headliner Gaming is the best gaming channel.
Yes, Cody is correct.
Is Cody in your chat?
Cody's always hanging out in the Headliner Gaming chat. Always.
Okay. I wanted to make sure that I didn't need to call him out in front of everybody.
No.
You know? Okay.
All right. I don't think I messed anything up, but my...
Are microphones on before you transition this?
Yes, it's on.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So here's my team right now. I got Taylor in the first. I'm all the way over here to the left. Taylor, Evans, Samuel, Dobbins, and Hunt, Ayuk, Penny, Cook, Drake London, Tom Brady, and Pacheco. I don't care if I'm saying it right or wrong. I'm calling it Pacheco the rest of the year.
Okay.
I think it sounds cooler. So now at this point, I really do need to grab a tight end.
Whoa. I'm here for that.
Wiki. There's not anybody that I'm like super excited to grab here though. Why is Gerald Everett? Why do they have him listed at 122 fantasy points? I don't believe that for a second.
Full disclosure, when you said who was available, I wasn't paying attention.
That's okay. I haven't really said who is available right now. I really feel like I need to go tight end and wide receiver here. I know for a fact that I'm definitely going to go with a wide receiver here because I was eyeing him last round. I knew he was going to last. Ended up lasting. He's the first wide receiver on the board right now. DJ Chark has looked excellent in training camp so far. I definitely think he's a guy that you could slot in for some big plays this year. I'm going to go with DJ Chark. We're going to take DJ Chark at the 12.12.
So now you're on the clock again.
So now I'm on the clock again.
Who's the tight end options?
I'm probably going to have to go with Albert. Are you okay?
Who else is there?
Pat Freiermuth, David Njoku, Albert, are you okay? Evan Ingram, Big Bob Tunyon, Gerald Everett, Noah Fant, Cameron Brate. I mean, Hunter Henry is still there. Jonnu Smith has been getting quite a bit of work in training camp so far. Now, they both could absolutely work out together just fine, but I don't know if I'm wanting to grab him as my tight end one knowing I have a guy like David Njoku and Albert O, who I think could end up having pretty decent seasons. I kind of want to, listen, I like Albert O a lot, but there's less weapons for David Njoku to compete with.
Who's your quarterback?
Thomas Brady.
Okay, never mind.
Hold on, let me pull the chat back up to see if anyone in the chat is.
I'm watching the chat. Everybody wants you to take Pat Freiermuth.
Remember wants Dan Arnold. That ain't happening. Big Disco wants Taysom Hill. I'm not listening to him.
He's in your league, so.
I know. Mike Wright wants Funchess. Absolutely not.
No.
Y'all are just trying to get me to lose.
Yep. Amon Ra is great, Nicole, but I mean, he's
already gone too.
He's been gone for 6 rounds.
Yeah. Everyone wants Freiermuth, and I get it. And I like him. But again, too, it's how many weapons are around him. And we talked about this on the podcast last week. If you haven't done so, subscribe to our podcast on any of your favorite podcast networks. Because we talked about this. Muth is the guy, and we're back on the screen now. Muth is the guy that has had maybe the most significant reduction in value, with George Pickens looking like a guy that could really go crazy. Why are you laughing?
Because you said we're back on the screen now and I waved.
Oh, okay.
I was just letting you rant.
Irv Smith is already gone, or Irv Smith would have gone here for me. I'm going to risk it with David Njoku here, I think. I'm not, like, there's nobody at wide receiver, nobody else at wide receiver that I'm really loving here.
Over Hunter Henry and Albert, are you okay?
Yeah.
Risk it for the biscuit.
I think I want to risk it at tight end. I mean, there's not anybody I'm super excited about there.
Cole Kmet is not there, Austin. Otherwise, I would tell him to take him.
Yeah, Cole Kmet's already gone. Yeah, he's already gone. I was like, maybe I need to check again real quick.
Let's see here. What about SNYC? I have the second pick, and I'm terrified of CMC considering Henry. We don't hate that. Who would you take at running back if Taylor is off the board? If you're scared of CMC, then Derrick Henry is going to be the next choice here for me at the number 2 pick. I think he's still got that crazy safe floor and a super high ceiling. So that's my pick, is Derrick Henry. Sapper227 says Eckler, Evans, Elliott, Etienne, Sutton, Freiermuth, Bateman, Russell Wilson, pick number 4 in a 14-team half PPR. Am I an idiot? Freaking miss you guys and this nation. Sapper, we miss you too. We're glad that you're back here. So Eckler and Elliott and Etienne, don't hate it. Evans and Sutton, don't hate it. You got Bateman as well with Freiermuth and Russell Wilson. I don't think you're an idiot at all. I don't mind that team whatsoever. I'm kind of trying to figure out who your second round pick was. I'm guessing it was Mike Evans. I'm guessing it was the end of the second was Evans, and then you came back with Zeke Elliott. If that's the case, don't hate it whatsoever. Plus, you got yourself a Cowboys star as your logo. So I'm thinking you're a Cowboys fan, so drafting one of your guys, I don't hate either. Sean Kuhn, don't draft till September 3rd or 4th. Need one of them dare draft guides to become a banger. So Sean out there is pushing for a free draft guide. We're only 76 likes away from giving away another draft guide. And the Red Baron 1972, becoming a member for the 10th month, says, just keep it flowing. And you better believe, Kyle, you know what I have within arm's reach right now?
The helmet.
I don't know if today is going to be the first day of Let It Flow of 2022 or not. But if it is, the helmet is ready.
Give me just a second here, because I'm trying to find something.
Just showing some love from Germany. Agion Jiki. A Gio Njiki. A Gion Jikai.
I say we just call him Aegion.
Aegion.
The
showing
K
some love from Germany.
GK and I at the end is silent.
Silent. It's a silent Jiki at the end. Appreciate you. Headliners worldwide. The helmet is here, Esteban. You better believe it. Why Henry over Mixon? It's nothing against Mixon. I still love Joe Mixon. I got him crazy high in my rankings as well. I just like the safety of Derrick Henry in an offense that's built around him. The only way this offense succeeds is with a lot of Derrick Henry. So I just feel like he's a little bit safer, in my opinion. Ethan wants to know if you're playing Madden later, Kyle.
I am playing Madden. If anybody wants to play against me, they're more than welcome to. I only have it on PC right now, so you'd have to have it on PC, but I will get it on the PS5 here before next week so I can play with some people.
Antonio says that he would likely give up one of his testes for a draft guide. I say he proves it. And tag Kyle on Twitter because I don't want to see it.
Wait a second.
Send it to him in a DM on Twitter.
Wait a second.
Eli Robertson becoming a member of Holden Chubb. That's 9 new members now tonight total that have joined the nation. You'll have access to the exclusive rankings that just dropped today, and make sure you get signed in to Discord. Sheldon said he got Mixon in the second round today. That is like a Christmas present. Tommy, we drafted already because only time family is together. Do I trade Monty and Waddle for Dalvin and Madison? You already have Justin Jefferson, Renfro, Andrews, Hollywood, and Garrett Wilson. So do you trade? So you're basically, of course, you want Dalvin over Monty. So you're basically giving up Waddle for almost nothing other than Dalvin's backup. You have Justin Jefferson, which is great. But after that, you got Hollywood Brown, who should be good for 6-7 weeks, Hunter Renfro, and Garrett Wilson. Part of me, Kyle, says that I'd probably make that deal and go grab Dalvin Cook.
Probably, but I don't know who his other running backs are.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you have to have at least another one on your roster, right? At least one or two more, Tommy.
Can I just tell everyone what I promised in Discord today?
I mean, if you want to make that public knowledge, I don't know.
All right, listen. Well, this is a great timing because Brian Deshane becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Welcome to the exclusive Headliner Nation. Make sure that you head into Discord and connect your YouTube account to it so you can get into our official Discord. I told everybody in Discord this earlier today. If we get to 1,500 members this season, I'll shave my head on stream.
And here's the deal with that. It doesn't sound like that big of a deal, but Kyle is super, super paranoid about his hair. I'm not so much, but he always holds it over my head about how great his hair is at times. Kyle does not want to part ways with his hair at all. Like, there's probably 2 or 3 things that I could name right now that Kyle has zero interest in, and one of them is losing the hair. Kent wants to know if the beard is included too. So you'd be a bald head with just a beard. Are we talking buzz clip it or like razor shave it?
Oh, like a no guard.
Just like a 0 guard all the way around. Okay.
Yep. Ronnie, how do you upgrade to the $20 membership? You guys have to go in to your like area where it shows you what you get in your membership, and then it will have a little option for you to upgrade. Now, depending on the phone, if you're using a phone, sometimes it's kind of weird and it doesn't show up, so you might have to do it on a desktop, but it is there in that area.
I have a question.
Yes.
Adam asked a question, kind of, but I'm going to change it. Will you use my lawnmower to do it?
No, but I'll use mine.
Mine would be so much funnier.
I don't think so.
I've never used it, Kyle.
I don't believe you.
Wow.
But I'll shave my head live on stream.
Yeah,
at
exactly.
1,500 members. Jake, do you want to show them the giveaway that we would do at 1,000 members? Can they see it if you switch your camera?
I can try. I don't know how this is going to work. So if my video freezes, I'll have to redo it. So hold on here. Let me see. Let me try to do this.
There it is.
Okay.
It worked.
Okay. Oh.
You can't really see it. Dang it.
Hold on. I can unscrew this bad boy, though. Maybe. You just have to watch my hand. Can you see up there? Can you see over?
All right, so you can see a little bit of it, people. But when we get to 1,000 members this season, we have got a custom framed autograph Jamar Chase jersey that we are going to be giving away. Woo!
Now I'm holding the camera in my hand and I have nowhere to put it.
Just hold it the entire time.
This is awkward.
We're going to be giving that away at 1,000 members. We have several different options to choose from. We have a $5, a $10, and a $20 tier. Every single tier is going to get you access to all of our exclusive content here on YouTube. It's going to get you access to our members-only live stream. We're just over 600 members right now, so we have less than 400 members to go right now before we get it. Woo!
I'm trying to get a good picture of it, but I just can't. It's there, though.
Wait, is Kyle's hairline starting to recede from the headband, and that's why he's okay with shaving it? No, it's not starting to recede. It's been the same forever. Thank you very much.
So see what happens here is you made me change my cameras, and now my one won't come back on. So now I'm holding
it. It did
this.
a second ago.
Yeah, it flashed, and I don't know what happened to it. So now I'm just going to hold extreme close-up, Headliner Nation. I got to try to figure this out while I'm not paying attention. Go ahead. Don't mind me. Just troubleshooting here, extreme close-up style.
And there's no receding on the side. My hair has been the same area on my head for years. Fill in the blank. Is that jersey? Yes, that jersey is only for members. Only for members. You cannot have a shot to win that Jamar Chase jersey if you're not a member. Won't happen.
Not a member.
Got to be a member.
Let's see if this works now. How about now?
Nope. Now it's gone.
Kyle, I'm going to have to hold this stupid webcam the entire rest of the show because of this. See what you've done?
The Red Baron with the 10 bomb. Kyle, can you give me your feedback on my draft so far in the Listener League? I'm AB Cole. I always have a tough time at the 1.6 spot when I draft. Thanks. Let me take a look at it.
Yeah, because I'm going to be troubleshooting here for a second.
Wendy's McNuggets, welcome to the exclusive Headliner Nation, joining the Holden Chubb tier. Appreciate you for becoming a member tonight and joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. AB Cole, let me see. Derrick Henry, Travis Kelce, Keenan Allen, Cam Akers, Deontay Johnson, Lamar Jackson, Elijah Moore, Devin Singletary, Alan Lazard, Marlon Mack, Dak Prescott, Skylar Moore. I don't mind it, but I'm worried about the running backs, to be honest with you. I would have, over Cam Akers, I would have potentially gone with Elijah Mitchell or A.J. Dillon there. I get why people are going with Cam Akers. I just don't trust him. If Cam Akers turns out to be fine, you'll be good. If he has issues, he won't. Jake, where did you go to?
I don't know. I'm trying to fix the camera now that you've made me hold things in my hand.
Let me just say, I didn't do it on purpose.
See? This is why I don't trust you with things, Kyle.
Dan.
That's all I got now that you've made me do it.
I mean, I don't think it's bad.
Well, good, because you
Dan
didn't got a choice.
Magnan becoming a member of Full Chubb here on YouTube. Welcome in to the exclusive Headliner Nation. Jeremy, how quick can I get a draft guide if I order one? Within minutes. It's electronic.
Yeah, it goes right to your email as
Go
soon as
onto
you're
our website, order one, thefantasyheadliners.com. You're going to get an email with a PDF included in it. If it doesn't come right away, check your spam, check your junk folder, because we have found that it's going in there a lot. All right? It's going in there a lot. You just go in, read the PDF on how to hook up your account on our website, and you'll have it right away.
Yes. Agreed. Super quick. All right, so what did I miss now? Anything?
Not really. That was it.
Joining for the shaving, not the jersey. Attaboy, Dan.
Oh, my gosh.
What?
Trey just said, Kyle, first game dub on Madden Warzone, Fortnite, and MLB, and he would gift 100 members. I would have to hit the quad dub. The quad dub challenge. I'd have to have a first game win on all of them.
And that's our Trey?
That's our Trey.
Remember,
Trey,
Trey, I think that's a pretty safe bet, my friend.
Trey.
That's lunch Trey.
Lunchbox.
Yeah, lunchbox. I feel like that's a pretty safe bet, Trey. I feel like you could get the Madden. What are the other ones?
Warzone.
Not in the very first shot.
Bro, if we're talking about Rebirth, you know how many Rebirth wins I have this season? Hold on, I'm pulling up the stats right now because now I feel offended. I feel offended.
Yeah.
I would have a better chance of getting a Warzone win on game 1 than Fortnite.
Oh, that was gonna be my next thing. I don't know if you can get on that one either.
I mean, I have 49 wins this season, and Rebirth alone.
How many of them came on the very first game of the day?
Oh, I don't know.
Exactly.
I can't see that.
Exactly.
My KD is also sitting at a 1.3, so we're feeling good right now on Warzone. Feeling real good.
Max says he'll give $50 as well if you did that.
Oh, I'd give 50.
Cody says, what is the earliest round y'all would draft a QB and which QBs would be in the running? I think I just took one in our listener league at the beginning of the 5th, and that is by far the earliest I will go. And there's only a few guys that I would do that with. It would be Mahomes, Herbert, Josh Allen, and Lamar Jackson. 5th is by far the earliest, though. No way could I go earlier.
Nicole, how do I get a draft strategy? Do you mean draft guide? You can go over to our website, thefantasyheadliners.com, and there's a place right there for you to order it. I also don't like how people are also giving me crap about this. I feel like I'm going to have to try and complete this challenge now.
I mean,
but it would also depend. So on Madden, does it have to be against somebody or can be against the computer?
Put it on like rookie. Done.
I mean, I played on not the highest level, but like the second highest level last night, and I beat Washington with the Lions like 56-0.
I don't think it's possible, Kyle. I mean, I think it's possible. I don't think it's likely. Alan says Cortland Sutton or Allen Robinson. I think Allen Robinson is safer, but the higher upside could potentially be Cortland Sutton. If it's me, I'm going Allen Robinson. Nut. Hazelnut says 150K and moving fast. Congratulations. Appreciate you, Nut. He's been around for a long time. Are we getting close to another draft guide? We got, 28 more likes, and we'll give away another draft guide.
Sakleem, you think I'm lying to you? You can go back to the vid from last night and find it. It's on there, because I went through the settings while I was setting up the settings while I was live. Habit 1982, welcome to Holden Chubb, the exclusive Headliner Nation here on YouTube. Appreciate you joining up with the membership.
Did you get Matt Sims already?
No.
Matt
Jefferson
Sims says
or Cup with the third pick this year. I still have Cup first.
I do too, but honestly, I'm not so sold on Cup as being the number one wide receiver that I wouldn't still be okay with Justin Jefferson. I'm fine either way.
Woo! Bama 751 joined the exclusive excessive Chubb tier. Welcome to the highest level of the exclusive Headliner Nation, Bama 751. Make sure you get your Discord set up so you can hop over there with us. Make sure you do it.
Yeah, because a part of the excessive Chubb, Kyle, he's an excessive Chubb.
Excessive.
That means he gets access to the ticketing system in Discord where you get one-on-one conversations with us where we just answer your questions one-on-one whenever he needs it.
If you're in the chat right now and you're in Discord and you have used the ticketing system where you get direct contact with Jake and I, how has it worked out so far for you? Guaranteed answers to your questions from the boys.
Yes. Let's see here. What's going on, Paul? I see you out there. Lucero
was everybody trying to formulate a lie today that you had drafted Jalen Hurts?
Yeah. I saw it going around all of our chats saying that Jake took Jalen Hurts in the second. Hey, I even had to post a screenshot going, hell no, I didn't do that. No way.
Well, Kyle bullied me for using it, but they'd be nice to y'all. I didn't bully you.
For what?
She said I bullied her for using the ticketing system. If anything, I yelled at people all weekend for not using it.
Exactly.
Let's get Kyle ball. John, 1,500, and I'm shaving it off live on camera.
So most dope right now, he's become a member for the 16th month. Says, is there any way y'all would check the Discord and rate my team that he posted in our MVP chat? Here it is. He says he drafted while drunk and at a couple different bars. It was an auction draft. Your team is Joe Burrow, Zeke Elliott, James Conner, CeeDee Lamb, Amon-Ra, Chase Claypool, Albert Are You Okay, Travis Etienne, Elijah Mitchell, and the Cowboys defense.
I mean, that's not bad for being drunk.
No, not for being drunk, not at all. And then you got Derek Carr, Rashad Penny, Damian Pierce, Jahan Dotson, and Wan'Dale Robinson on your bench. Overall, I don't hate it whatsoever. I mean, your biggest risk are going to be between Albert Are You Okay and Chase Claypool. And I actually still like Chase Claypool this year. You got Zeke, Connor, Etienne, and Mitchell. Joey B. I don't mind that. For being drunk, that's a pretty good drunk team right 100%. There.
Cody, stop yelling at us, Kyle. Cody, I wasn't yelling at you because you're not a member. I was yelling at the members who don't use the ticketing system. Just become a member for the second time and just bought the draft guide. Love the tier rankings. Can't wait to see the rest. Brian, appreciate you. Thank you. How do I upgrade to excessive chub? And I don't know how to get in the Discord. JD, to upgrade to excessive chub, while you're on like our channel, there is an area for you to go to view your membership and to view the things included with it. Now, sometimes it can be difficult to get there from a phone. It is much easier to find it on your web browser, but you go there, and in that area, it will show you the option to upgrade your membership, and that's where you can upgrade to excessive tier, the excessive chub tier. Now, if you're looking to get linked into Discord, it is really easy to do. First off, you got to download the Discord app, absolutely free. Make sure that you either create an account on Discord if you don't have one, or if you do, log in, or if you already have Discord, great. Then you go into your settings, and then you go into connections, and then you click add, and then you click YouTube, and you will sign into your YouTube account, and then connect it.
Daniel Davis was out there saying, could they get some help in the Titans division? We'll look at it when we're done, Daniel. Remember, it's still a slow draft. We got to get it. Got to give people the time to get through it, but we'll take a look after the live stream.
We are at 400 likes.
Yeah. I picked the last person. Do you want to pick this one?
I do, and I had it, and I can't find him now.
God.
I had him pre-picked.
Total tease to someone. Nicole, it's the blue join button right here underneath the video.
But I'm going to pick somebody else now.
Yeah?
I'm going to pick somebody else now.
Sean, the draft guide is about 84 pages of greatness. Sean, it is 600 pages.
Yeah. I was going to say, it's way more than 84 pages.
It is 600 virtual pages. That's why we don't print it and ship it either.
Nicole wants to know, how do I become a member? Nicole, there should be a blue join button on your screen. If you hit that blue join button, it will give you an option to become a member, and it will show you all the tiers.
Sean, you were close though, Sean. I know Sean wanted us to post some videos of us running the routes in Ohio, and the vlog from that trip will be coming, Sean. There is a ton of footage that Taylor is currently trying to merge.
Looking for...
Did you ask a question or something or what?
Me?
Yeah. Like how are you going to pick a winner? Huh?
I'm looking for a winner.
Okay. Remember Taylor's phone at the draft? What happened with the draft phone? What happened to him there? I don't remember. I have a very short
I have no idea.
Memory span.
Tadpole becoming a member of Holden Chubb here on YouTube. Tad, appreciate you. Thank you. I'm looking for somebody. I'm waiting for a comment to catch me that makes me giggle, that titillates me.
I mean, I see P out there going big wiener. I mean, winner. That's just me. I also have a very childish mindset. Mindset? Is that right? Mentality? Whatever. Cody says tickle nipples. I mean, that's another thing that stood out to me. Thanks, guys. This is from Most Dope. Thanks, guys. I thought I did a damn good drafting while drunk. You did. You really did. Y'all the best. Let's get the championships this year. Jake, you're going down in that sorts card league. Oh, well, that's in another league we're in. Dude, I'm not going down in that one either. It's just not happening. You're being pretty picky over there, Kyle. You're making them wait for it.
I'm being picky because I had a winner already, and I was like, okay, boom, got it. And then I lost it. So I'm like,
Damn chat getting blue balls out there, Kyle.
AK-47 says I have a toupee. Come on.
I wish you did. That would be hilarious.
Come on.
I'm even sitting here impatiently waiting. Heck, by the time you pick somebody, we're going to be at 600 likes and have to give another one away.
I'll pick. You chat with the people. I'll find somebody.
I am chatting. Everybody's sitting here in suspense.
I know.
Brian says you VPN in Warzone, by the way.
Brian, you don't get to win. I'm not picking you.
Kyle is taking longer to finish than a Deshaun Watson mid-massage.
Oh, I got one. And Max, you better not be lying to me.
Who?
Max Powers.
What did Max Powers say?
He said it's his birthday. He wants a birthday guide.
Max Powers it is.
I'm picking Max Powers. Max, it better be your birthday.
If you're lying, Max, whatever. We will not be happy if you're lying, Max.
Did it tickle when Jake juked you out in backyard football? I can't wait for this year's video to come out.
Okay, first off.
No! I've had to live with this for a year, Jake. You don't get to make excuses.
Whatever.
Was it as good as yours last year? No. But I got my payback.
I'll take that. Your quarterback dropped you a dime.
He could.
No, he did. So Max Power sent me an email to info at the fantasy headliners.
Oh my God. Shit.
What?
Nothing.
Anna wants to see a picture of his driver's license.
A picture of his driver's license?
Lucero, I don't sound like Seth Rogen. I just don't. If I did, I'm way cooler than he is. No.
It better have been your birthday, because if I just chose you and it wasn't your birthday.
If you're in the chat and you know who Craig is, I'll let Craig find you.
Tom Schumacher.
Woo!
Becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Ronnie Marquez. He went up to excessive Chubb. Whew, I'm loving it. Holy crap, you do so. Cody, don't encourage these people. Cody? Okay. Dread. Okay, this is getting out of hand. No, you all are wrong. I don't care what you say. You're wrong. When's the last time you watched a Seth Rogen? I don't go, or however he laughs. I don't know. It's stupid. I mean, I'm so much cooler than Seth Rogen.
I've never been able to see it.
Me neither.
Nope. Never been able to see it. From the time that you got that very first comment, I was like, I don't see it. I don't hear it. I've never been able to.
Sounds more like Joe Rogan.
So am I James Franco? I mean,
could be worse, I guess.
Could be worse. I mean, James Franco's a good-looking dude. I mean, I'll take
Pineapple Express Chubb. Okay, I like it. Lucero, I don't care that you just watched it yesterday. I'm telling you, you're wrong. There's just no way. I don't sound or look like him.
Walter John McGowan becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Walter's been in the comments like crazy lately too.
Walter always gets my attention in the comment section.
Yes, he does.
Always. He's not out there leaving 2 words in a comment section. Walter is out there expressing the Chubb on the regular. Seth Rogen does have better hair. I mean, as long as you have hair, you have better hair.
Jake, you can only pick 2. Which ones you got? St. Brown, Hollywood, Gabe Davis, or Bateman? 2. St. Brown for me. And then Hollywood, Gabe Davis, or Bateman. I go probably Gabe Davis.
So do I. I'm going Gabe Davis and Amon-Ra, even though I do love me some Rashad Bateman. Everybody's talking about, oh, Gabe Davis is shooting up draft boards all of a sudden. Anybody who's had the draft guide for any length of time knows that he's already been up there, because I have had Gabe Davis ahead of A.J. Brown in my rankings for weeks. He's still there.
I would like to also throw out that the next person to upgrade their membership here on YouTube that doesn't have a draft guide will get one for free.
You didn't even clear that with me first.
I did not.
I just
wow. Said it.
Now you're feeling a little bit cocky, Kyle.
A little bit cocky.
Yeah. I mean, at some point we're gonna have to establish some boundaries around here when you start spending money.
Listen, if I haven't found the boundary yet, I don't know if I ever will.
That's facts.
Brian Oliver becoming a member of Holden Chubb, the exclusive Headliner Nation here on YouTube. Brian, appreciate you.
Jeremy says the last place guy in his league buys the food and drinks for the draft party. Do you guys do that? I love that idea.
I like it.
I personally no, but I love that idea. George Pickens or Damian says Damson Pierce, but I'm pretty sure that's Damian Pierce. Darth Raider. I'm going George Pickens. I just am. I understand the hype around Damian Pierce, but I don't love it that he's on the Texans. And they're going to be losing all the time. How much are they really going to run? Go ahead, Kyle.
First off, Maddie Mayhem becoming a new member here on YouTube, joining the excessive Chubb tier.
Bam.
And then our man Tadpole, who I believe just became a member tonight, just upgraded to full Chubb. So Tadpole, you're going to get a draft guide. Email us info@thefantasyheadliners.com so we can get you your draft guide. Please make sure that you use the email associated with your YouTube account.
Yeah, Brian Keith, do you really think Gabe will get enough volume? I look at Gabe Davis similar to how we viewed A.J. Brown the last couple years. He's not somebody that needs huge volume. He could literally go out there and get you 75 to 80 receptions and still walk away with 1,200 yards and 10 touchdowns and be a huge fantasy asset. I think he's just that big play touchdown type of guy that doesn't need the 140 plus targets a year.
I did a video too a while back on Gabe Davis as a breakout and what it would take for him to get there. And he could absolutely nail it. Maddie, this here is telling me that you became a new member. So I don't know if your membership lapsed potentially, and then you just rejoined thinking you were upgrading. But normally if somebody upgrades, it tells me that they upgraded. It doesn't show that you upgraded here. Jake, will you look on your side and make sure you're seeing the same thing?
Yeah, usually it'll say upgraded membership or welcome to. Welcome to is new, upgraded is upgraded.
Yeah, it says welcome to excessive Chubb, whereas Tad says upgraded membership to full Chubb.
And then let's see. Yeah, Sean says there's a lot of excessive Chubb tonight. Has anybody ever been in a room with so much Chubb? I don't know if that's an option. Dirtbag says I screwed up my draft. What do? Dirtbag. What it do, baby? What it do? You need to start watching the waiver wire shows come in season with your boy Kyle over there, because he's going to lead you down a path to getting your team back in the right order. Don't go crazy with trades and stuff too early, because you'll end up, screwing yourself over. But we're going to have to work the waiver wire if it's really bad. Noah Bramlett, I have the 12th pick and a half PPR. Do I take two running backs, one running back and one wide receiver, or two wide receivers in the first two picks? I don't want to lock into certain positions in certain rounds, Noah, because if you do that, you overlook some guys that may have fallen. I prefer running backs early. Does that mean that I reach for a running back if a stud wide receiver has fallen? No. So it really depends on the draft board. But like I said, I still prefer to have at least two running backs after the first 3 rounds.
Maddie, are you still out there? Maddie Mayhem. I just looked in YouTube, and it does show that he's been a member for 9 months. So I think we got to give a draft guide to him too.
Okay, Maddie, you got it.
Sorry, Maddie. I just looked. I went into the membership area, and it does show he's been a member for 9 months.
Well, all right then.
So we'll give him.
He even said 9
Maddie,
months, 7 days.
FantasyHeadliners.com.
That's right, Adam. You just can never have enough, right? Anna. Well, there was that one time. I don't want to. Maybe we do want to know that story. I don't know.
M. St. G, did you take a look at his roster yet?
No. Where's that at?
M. St. G with the 5 bomb. He wants me to take a look at his roster. I'm in his division, so I can bring it up.
Oh, you are on my. Okay, I don't even know what division he's in. Ladies love the Chubb, Walter. You know what it's about, Walter. Nick Chubb family reunion up in here. Can we hear the team? Yep, he'll read it out to you, Diesel. Hot Chubb time machine. Spent you 7 years on a Navy ship. That is too much Chubb dirtbag. Facts. Don't believe me. Watch the best draft ever video and see what happened. Shout out to Jake and Headliner Nation. Appreciate it, Walter. Did you find it yet, Kyle?
I did. So M. St. G went. He is picking from the. Hold on a second. He's picking from the 9, 10, 11, and he's from the 11th spot. Aaron Jones, Stephon Diggs, Josh Jacobs, Jalen Waddle, Dalton Schultz, Damian Harris, DeAndre Hopkins, Melvin Gordon, Tyler Boyd, Devontae Parker, Kirk Cousins, Isaiah Spiller. I mean, I don't hate it by any means.
Can you read the first 5 rounds again?
Aaron Jones, Stephon Diggs, Josh Jacobs, Jalen Waddle, Dalton Schultz.
I don't hate it. Not at all. I think it's overall a very safe, solid roster. I would say somewhere in the B to B plus category. Shate wins. Is that right? Shate wins.
Yep.
Welcome to Holden Chubb. And then our boy Peasy, longtime member, been in Discord forever, says, just for you guys, being you, keep it up, pick someone for a guide or something. Hashtag Chubb Life. So Peasy, a member of the community, he wants to gift a draft guide to someone. So throw a little hashtag Peasy in the chat.
Winner pick for that.
Do what?
I think I already have a winner pick for that too.
You do? Okay.
I mean, I've been making mental notes throughout the night on different people.
Okay. Noah Bramlett. It's on the fantasyheadliners.com.
I'm going to pick Nicole Adam.
Nicole Adam.
Nicole has been super commentive tonight in the chat.
Is that a word?
Yes, I just made it up.
Commentive?
Super commentive tonight. So
Wow.
I'm gonna pick her.
Okay then. Dan says our Discord is pretty
email us.
Dan says our Discord is pretty damn impressive.
It is. Listen, there might be fantasy shows, fantasy channels, fantasy websites out there that are like, "Oh, come check out our Discord." And it's literally just like a chat for people to hang out in. No. Ours is a million times better. Shout out to our boy Taylor, who absolutely killed it putting it together. But I mean, you get automatic alerts. Like if there's injury alerts, you get injury alerts. You're going to get updates leading up to kickoff. There's the ticketing system. If you're an excessive Chubb, you can use the ticketing system, which guarantees you answers to any of your questions for Jake and I. Other than what are you wearing today? I won't answer that because you already know.
I'll send pictures. Sometimes they may not want to see what they get.
But we have multiple different areas that you can go into as well. We've got obviously like our MVP general chat. If you're in Holden Chubb, there is a Holden Chubb as well chat that you can go into. If you upgrade, then you get access to the entire thing. There's a college football chat. There's a chat for every sport. For our cards and collectibles, we do breaks now. For those of you that haven't heard, you can get in there. You can get into our gaming chat as well that we have. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. There isn't a Discord link. You have to sign up as a member through YouTube and then set it up and connect them. That's the way.
And then it automatically adds you.
Yep, it automatically adds you.
Who do you take at the 12-13 turn? BK, MTB? That's right where I'm looking for those 2 running backs. Some mixture of Chubb, Jones, Fournette, Barkley. What's that? Oh, you.
Sean said, remember the cups they used to drink out of every show. I've got it right here.
He still got it. I still have mine. It'll be here in season when I really have to like talk nonstop for hours. This one's a little bit calmer. We got 396 people in here. Once the season starts, there'll be over 1,000 probably.
Were you in the middle of answering a question?
I don't think so.
Okay. Nate,
Chase
when are we going to
Castle.
give away Jake's signed Nick Chubb jersey? The video didn't get 1,000 likes. It's at like 920 or something right now. Tried to give away his jersey and you guys didn't hit the like button enough.
Hey, should I show the people what we completed in Canton and what we signed and what we have to give away at some point?
You can.
All right. Hold, please. Talk to them for a second, Kyle.
Yeah, so in terms of memorabilia, yeah, basically everything we have is from Pristine Auction. So I've got 3 jerseys behind me: Keenan Allen, Joe Mixon, Amari Cooper's brown jersey. This Lions alternate helmet here. I'm trying to point on the screen, but it's back. This Lions alternate. This is an Aiden Hutchinson signed Lions helmet. This Lions helmet right here is signed by the entire Lions team, including Calvin Johnson and Matthew Stafford. And this seat back here is probably my favorite thing. Jake just gave this to me last week in Canton. He's been holding on to it for a while. It's a seat back from the Pontiac Silverdome, number 20, signed by Barry Sanders himself.
All right, Kyle. While we were in Canton, Ohio, and Kyle and I were together, we had to complete a step that we told people a long time ago. So in an upcoming giveaway, you guys can tell us in the chat if you're interested. We're giving away Kyle's old YouTube plaque signed by both of us right here. We signed it in Ohio. I'm even going to ship it to you in the official YouTube box. You'll actually have, not a lot of people have these types of things. This is pretty special. That's an actual Fantasy Headliners YouTube button signed by me and Kyle that we're going to pick a winner for.
Yes.
At some point.
Cody, no, that's not for Pristine Auction. That's for Prize Picks. If you create a Prize Picks account.
For what are we talking about?
You want to know if he created a Pristine Auction account, if he got a free jersey. That's for a free jersey. A free draft guide. That's for Prize Picks.
That's Prize Picks. Yep.
Yep. Marvin, have your draft tomorrow. You can't purchase just our rankings. You would have to purchase the entire draft guide. But honestly, if I were you, if you're interested in purchasing it, it's all electronic. So as soon as you purchase it, you'll get an email with a PDF attached to it. That's all the directions on how to either create or update your account on the Fantasy Headliners, and then attach the 2022 draft guide to it. And then you can get right into it. It's only $21.99. If you want it for all the rankings and everything, I would highly recommend it. And then spend the rest of the offseason reading up on it so you can start figuring out potential trade targets. Maybe you start going after guys right away. Waiver wire targets. I mean, I would still buy it anyway.
Nicole, it's info@thefantasyheadliners.com from your account right there.
Yes.
Dan Magnan said that he would donate 50 members for this plaque. Sapper said that he'd just love to have something signed by us.
I do have.
I'm not going to bribe people to do it, though. That's going to be something that we give away. That's why majority of our giveaways are for like goals. We don't want you guys to have to invest money to win something. We're trying to make it something where everybody can get it.
I do have extra headbands, though, that I can sign and send to people.
Chase, thank you for the reminder. Says, would you keep David Montgomery at the 5th round? You have Jonathan Taylor as your 2nd and have 4 more picks before the 5th round. Also have Josh Allen and Waller. Would I keep Montgomery in the 5th? I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I just don't love the Bears' offensive line and offense as a whole. It's not bad value there in the 5th. If you already have Jonathan Taylor in the 2nd and 4 picks before it, I have to think that there's probably going to be a better option that you could grab. Do you know who else is going to be kept by chance? Are there going to be a couple running backs that you have an opportunity at getting? If you think that there will be, I would rather just draft one of those guys.
You don't have to send the plaque back to me if you win. Jake replaced it.
Yeah.
Jake replaced it.
Those things are expensive, by the way.
So I still have it up there.
Yeah. Got him another one, but I'm making him give his away. That's what we signed it. He was all sad too.
Judd dropping a 50 bomb in the super chat. Judd, much appreciated. Jake and Kyle, been watching for the last 3 years as my main fantasy info source. Nothing like starting the morning with a start-sit video. Bought the draft guide for the first time last year and won both my leagues. Love the content. Keep it up. Judd, appreciate you. And the big, everybody a little hashtag Judd in the chat for the big old super bomb for us. We appreciate it, Judd. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Judd.
Cody Ledbetter, sorry for the dumb question, but does the draft guide show the order of what you got? There's so much information in the draft guide. It's absolutely insane. It's over 600 pages in length. It's got all of our rankings, like cheat sheets for standard, half, and full PPR. It's got tiered rankings, and those are Jake's and I's rankings put together that are in it. We've got exclusive content that you can't find anywhere else, like my dynamic running back rating that I created personally. You can't get it anywhere else. You've got bust, you've got breakouts and sleepers. I mean, you've got scouting reports that Chris Chouse wrote up. You've got over 300 player profiles. I mean, there is more than enough information in there for you. If you haven't gotten it, it's only $21.99. There is not a better price that you could pay for something this in-depth in the industry. Give it a try. Try it out and see what it's like.
Yep. And if you don't believe us, just believe the chat. They'll tell you if it's good or not.
If you've bought a draft guide and you're in the chat, on a scale of 1 to 5 fire emojis, how much did you like it? 1 to 5, how much did you like it?
Do we ever disagree on players? All the time.
All the time.
And that's why a lot of people will be like, I don't understand. Kyle likes this guy. How come you're telling us not to draft him? If I don't care what TV channel you watch, what outlet you follow, not everybody's going to always agree. And there's a lot of players that we disagree on. Case in point this year, Kyle has been, pounding the drum for Alvin Kamara all along that he wasn't going to get suspended. And he was like, I'm not hopping off Alvin Kamara. I'm going to buy the discount. Me personally, I'd rather not risk it. It's just certain players like that we're always going to have some that we differ on.
Sean, yeah, Jake and I have disagreed on Kamara this offseason.
Yep.
I was one where I was like, at the end of the second round, I believe his sentence is going to get pushed back, whatever. And then Jake was like, I'm just not willing to risk it. Like, Jake doesn't have a whole lot against Kamara. He is worried about that offense a little bit, but it was also like, in that area, I just feel like there's other people there that I could trust a little bit more. So yeah, we definitely disagree.
Anna throwing out the 4.5 fire emojis.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see here. Yeah, here's the thing with Kamara too, is it's not just the off-field issues. I think a lot of times people are looking at Kamara and they're looking at the past couple years, but the past couple years, he was all they really had in New Orleans. They had Drew Brees. They had Sean Payton. They had no Michael Thomas. Now they have Michael Thomas, Jarvis Landry, Chris Olave, an entirely new coaching staff, a defensive-minded head coach. I just don't know if I want to bank on previous year's production when so much is different nowadays. So it's not that I just think Kamara's going to suck. It's just that his ADP is probably going to get too high to where I'd rather not risk it, because here's the deal. If any video surfaces from this off-field issue at any time, he's going to be suspended then and there. Whether that happens or not, may not. But, I mean, it's just a risk that I don't know if I want to take it or not. Let's see here. Oh, we even got some pepper emojis. Yeah, I don't know where Kyle probably had to pee or something. He is not going to get suspended this year. He might be getting jail time for his felony, depending on how long the pretrial process. Yeah, see, it's probably nothing that really affects this year, but we know how it is. This time and day, if a video surfaces, all bets are off. And as soon as that video comes out, if he did something really wrong, he'd be done immediately. The show just, Bama, why you not like Kyle? Kyle's a good dude. Kyle's a really good dude. Ride Kamara. PZ, you are also a Saints fan. That Mixon can drop to 12 only if you're in a league full of haters. Because Mixon is kind of one of those players that either you love him or you hate him. And a lot of people hate him. So you need one of those type of leagues, because talent-wise, where he should be drafted, he probably won't fall that far. I'd rather have A.J. Dillon over Kamara. Don't know if I'd go that far, but I do think A.J. Dillon really outperforms his ADP this year. Need help with your Discord? Kent, all you need to do is you open Discord, go to settings, click on connections, click on YouTube, You log into your YouTube account, it'll automatically add you to our server. Nicole, it's info@thefantasyheadliners.com. Anna just typed it out for you right there. Thank you, Anna. Let's see here. Lucero just gnaw on that wing bone. What did he say? Oh, it's because he doesn't want Kamara. Peasy is a die-hard Saints fan. He will fight you to the death. He fights me to the death. I think now it's all in brotherly love. I hope, Peasy. Me and him have had some disagreements in Discord before, and that's cool. I love that type of stuff. I mean, but we're always also respectful about it too, right? So, yes. You look like you've forgotten something or lost something. Did you bring something? I thought you were bringing us snacks or something. Don't you have any snacks?
I had a snack before I came out here.
I want a snack. Chase says, mine says failed connection when trying to connect Discord. Any suggestions? I mean, I haven't heard of anybody having that same problem before. Maybe close everything all the way out.
Make sure you're trying to log into the right account, because I did have somebody tell me that, and then they were like, "Oh, I was trying to log into the wrong YouTube account. You got to log in with the one that you purchased the membership with."
Yeah, you got to use the email associated with the account that you have the membership with. Let's see here. Not smart. Who is best early second round wide receiver in full PPR, considering RB in the first elite receiver second round?
Devontae Adams is going there.
CeeDee Lamb.
Diggs are going there, kind of in that early round.
Yep, and then followed by CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb is going in there too.
Yep, I'm fine with any one of those three guys.
If you're feeling really saucy and those guys are already off the board, I don't care if you take Mike Evans that early either, because he won't be there for you when it comes back in the third.
Yeah. One of those guys should be there at that point, though, I would think. Let's see here. Jeremy Bradford, I'm holding on to Josh Jacobs, hoping he gets traded to the Chiefs. That's probably not going to happen, Jeremy. But that's
Ryan
okay.
Oliver, Pittman, Sutton, Mike Will, A-Rob. Rank in your order. It's Pittman, Mike Williams, A-Rob, and Sutton, I believe.
Let me pull up my rankings right here.
Let Jake pull up his rankings.
Because I'm old and I don't remember everything.
Wait. Clint, you can't hear me? Yes, you can.
I can hear you.
I mean, if you can. Chase, does it work with just full Chubb? No. So Holden Chubb members, you can get into Discord, but there is just one chat that's available to you. It's a Holden Chubb chat. All the other chats show up, but you can't get into them. Now, if you upgrade to the Holden Chubb tier or the full Chubb tier, then you can get through to everything in Discord except the ticketing system. The ticketing system is for excessive Chubb.
Okay, now this is for Brian. The order that I have them in my rankings as of today goes Michael Pittman, Allen Robinson, Cortland Sutton, Mike Williams, all within the top 24.
There we go.
The real Neil in a 12-team keeper league and thinking of these three to keep: Swift, Jones, Chase over Hill and Elliott. Thoughts?
I don't mind it. I'm all right with that. I have Aaron Jones and Swift both over Elliott, so I'm okay there. I'm obviously keeping Chase out of all of those guys. And then I'd rather have the two running backs since you're already keeping Chase over Hill.
And this is one of those situations. I don't remember who asked it before where we disagree. Like, I just have Zeke higher than Kyle. So personally, I have Zeke at 10 over DeAndre Swift. So if it's me, I'm keeping Zeke over Swift, pairing him with Aaron Jones and keeping Chase as well.
Zach Matthews, the draft guide, it updates all preseason long up until kickoff of week 1. The draft guide updates. We just did a draft guide a few days ago, and we're going to be doing another one either tomorrow or Monday, probably, I think. Oh! Damn! Kenny Fox dropping a 50 bomb in the super chat. Kenny, much appreciated. Everybody out there, I need a little hashtag Kenny in the chat. Sup, Jake and Kyle. Been watching y'all for years. About to have my official 10-man PPR draft tonight. Currently stuck with the 10. Thinking about going Mixon and Kamara at 10 and 11. Smart or not smart? I'm not taking Kamara there. I'll take Mixon there 100%. But Kamara, is, especially in a 10-man league, you're probably going to have a shot at him in the 3rd round. For me personally, I'm either going with another big running back that's there, or I'm going with one of the big wide receivers.
Yeah, that's still a little bit early for Kamara for me as well.
Yep.
In the 10-man league, you're going to have you could potentially have a shot, like Kyle said, at probably not Cooper Kupp, but maybe a Jamar Chase could be sitting there for you as well. Wouldn't hate that. Plus, you're going to have, heck, you could have in a 10-man league, you could maybe have Najee there as well. You could have Najee and Mixon this year, and I'd be fine with that as well. But thank you so much for that. We greatly appreciate it. That one got the Chubb excited over here.
Did you hit Batmat Gaming for becoming a member for the 12th month?
No, I did not, but Batmat Gaming,
Batmat
congratulations.
Gaming, baby.
He says, what's good, y'all? Also, would you take Higgins, Pittman, or another running back? Then take Cook and Swift taking Cook and Swift thus far in a half PPR league. So if we had to choose between Higgins and Pittman, I have Pittman slightly higher. Do you agree, Kyle?
Yes, because Pittman has a little bit better path to targets, a little bit easier path to
Easier
targets.
pass, for sure.
Yep. If you were to say I like Higgins more than Pittman, again, that's not another one that I'm going to sit there and argue with you, because it absolutely, there's going to be some weeks where Higgins just absolutely balls out. But for me, I've got Pittman just a little bit higher right now. Robert, I mean, are you in his league that already drafted? Because absolutely Kamara could be there in the 3rd, especially if it's a league full of guys who are worried about a suspension. Absolutely, he could fall to the 3rd. Right now in 12-man leagues, he's falling to the late 2nd in some leagues. So it's not conceivable that he might fall into the 3rd in a 12-man or a 10-man league either.
Let's see here.
Harry,
Absolutely.
been watching us for 3 years. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, his ADP is late 2nd. So it for sure in some leagues he could fall to the early 3rd.
Who would be better as a wide receiver 3, DK Metcalf or Allen Lazard? I will take the monster Metcalf over Allen Lazard just because he's a better player.
Yeah. Overall, he doesn't need the volume like Lazard does because he got that big play potential, right? He can go out there and get you 12 points in one play. Allen Lazard not as likely to do that.
I hate when my wife tries to talk to me during the live stream. If you answered my question, could you do it again?
Who's this
question?
Who are we talking about?
Roy Shaver. I don't see a super chat, so it must have just been a normal question. I don't know if we answered it or not, Roy, but you're more than welcome to
ask it again and we can look for it
again. Hall, Mitchell, or James Conner? James Conner is going to be over both of them for me. I'm personally leaning the safety of Elijah Mitchell over Breece Hall, but I understand that Breece Hall has a higher ceiling than Elijah Mitchell as well.
Andy Houston says, does the draft guide sync with Fantasy Pros Draft Assistant? No, we don't give anybody else access to our fantasy football draft guide. Just the people.
We're not interested in that.
No, we're here for us in this community. We're here for this community. I mean, I'm not going to get too much into it, but other outlets don't have the best interest of us or you in mind. So it's kind of hard to do stuff like that. What about
Diggs and Adam in a 10-man full PPR from Ernest? I feel like he asked this question a few minutes ago, but I thought you said Diggs or Adams. I've got Adams over Diggs right now, I think. Or do I have Diggs over Adams? I have Diggs over Adams.
What's this say? Wife, kids, it's like family doesn't understand football. Nate. I know they got to recognize things that are important. Right, Nate? Let's see here. B-Dub 85. Go Mixon and Chase all day. No Chase. You should go Adams or Diggs. Don't hate that. No comment, AK-47. We don't talk crap about other people, even though we wish we could sometimes.
Chase upgrading his membership to full Chubb. Chase, appreciate the upgrade. Welcome into the exclusive full Chubb tier.
You gotta hold it with two hands, Chase. Be careful. Would you guys block the 11 other guys in my league? I will gladly email them your YouTube channels. I don't want them using my strategies this year.
Cody, blocking people doesn't keep them from actually watching our channel.
They're just going to be able to comment.
It just keeps them... I think they can still comment, but nobody ever sees their comments if we block them. And the only people we block are people who are super disrespectful and a-holes.
Yeah. We'll block an a-hole in a heartbeat.
Ernest, how early on Barkley? We had this discussion on the podcast this past week. Yep. Mid-second-ish is about that line. And yeah, if you haven't checked out the podcast yet, dude, Kyle, our podcast, the audio podcast is climbing. It's booming.
If you haven't checked out, man, it's only been out for now. Granted, we really started paying attention to our podcast. And if you've ever tried to grow a podcast, it is not easy. We just started paying attention to it a couple months ago. We just dropped the episode the other day. It's already over 1,000 downloads. I mean, go check it out.
Jake, I'm going to show people Discord real quick. So I'm going to show everybody Discord. All right. I'm going to show you what it looks like, what's in it, and how to connect. Okay. So if you're in there and you're having trouble connecting, get your phone ready with Discord. Hopefully you're watching on a computer or your TV or something, because
it's going to be really small on a phone.
But if you've been thinking about joining Discord, let me show you what is in it so you can see firsthand. And if you are in Discord in the MVP chat right now, drop a little what's up to YouTube so everyone can see it. That is not the right thing. My bad. Hold on. That is definitely the right thing right there. I tried to stop the show. It didn't work. I caught it too quickly because I'm good at this. Anyway, here we go. All right. So over here on the left-hand side, these are all the different chats that we have here in Discord. All right. This is all the chats we have in Discord. Okay. Obviously, we've got a support. So if you need any help or anything, you let us know. There's a roles channel. So you can come in here and click on one of these emojis and it starts pinging you in different channels so you know what's going on. There's a levels thing here because you can earn XP through our Discord. And at the end of the season, we might pick some people who are like K-Mac has been in Discord forever. Right now, his rank is number 1. He's number 1 overall. He's earned the most XP. We play games in here called Rumble Royale. It's like a little game that we play that gives you a chance to earn XP. It's really cool. We've got our MVP chat. Hedgehog, Peasy, Q-Ball, Ryan, D-Mags. Everybody hanging out in here right now. Here's our ticketing system. So you come in here. And if you want to create a ticket for questions, this is for the excessive chub tier and above. Excessive and above. Well, there is nothing above. This is for only excessive. If you click on if it's excessive chub, you click on this ticket and you can create a ticket in here. See, it just created one for me. And then you just type your question. It pings Jake and I, and then we come in here and we answer it. And I'll close that right now because we don't need it. A bunch of different NFL chats grading my trade. There's updates that come through here, like Jake and I, whenever we tweet, it comes through. When there's important people that tweet, it comes through. There's an IDP chat for those of you that play IDP. There's a DFS chat, NBA, MLB, NHL. The Headliner Gaming chat is in here. Our collectibles chat is in here. If you're interested in cards and collectibles, you can come in here. We do breaks all the time. So this is freaking huge. But if you're looking to connect, all right, you go to settings, and down here on the desktop app, it's on user settings. You click there, and then you go to where it says connections. Now my streamer mode is enabled because I game and use Discord, so it's not popping up correctly. But you would click on connections, and it will take you into an area where it says add. You click on add, you click on YouTube, and then you log in with your YouTube information. You log in with your YouTube information, not your Discord information, your YouTube information. Bama's got a question already. Bama, I'm going to claim your ticket. Feel free to ask your question whenever you're free. But that's what our Discord looks like. It's freaking incredible.
Yeah. Tons and tons of
Jigs
stuff.
is like, yeah.
In there. I mean, I didn't know when you were going to transition back to us, but yeah, it's not just a basic chat. We have you guys taken care of.
See that, could you?
Yeah, no, I couldn't see. No.
Oopsies.
Devin Chikowski out there, appreciate you, says Tony Romo backwards hat or wearing it forwards. Don't know. I'm going backwards. Ryan Vogel says the podcast is straight fire. Appreciate you, Ryan. Batmat Gaming asked Pittman or AJ Brown. I have Pittman higher by quite a few. And then Cornell Simeone say, there's no way I got that right. My apologies. Says Superflex League 1 through 4 round pick advice. Follow the draft board. You take quarterbacks when other people take quarterbacks. Don't feel like you have to reach early just because it's a super flex. If quarterbacks are holding off, keep drafting those running backs and wide receivers. Warhorse.
You got Ryan and Devin, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And then Warhorse had been a member for 16 months, part of Excessive Chubb. He needs 3 hands to hold that thing. He's at the cabin with his family, but had to sneak away to watch the live chat. Love you guys. Warhorse, we greatly appreciate you, my friend.
Buddy.
Thank you. How do the podcasts work? Are they free? Yeah. iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts. It's just a normal podcast. You just search for the Fantasy Headliners. It's not just us ripping audio from shows. They're completely new shows, completely new content.
Russian collusion. We can't post our Discord link. It's not a link. You have to connect YouTube to your Discord account because everything is automated through YouTube. If you are a member, it gives you access to whatever you're supposed to get. If you drop a tier, if you leave a membership or whatever it does, it kicks you out of Discord.
Yeah.
Oh, Bama, you were just trying to learn the ticketing system? Okay, I'll close it out then.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, if you want to get in there, you have to go in and you have to link it. You have to do that. If you don't, you're not going to be able to get access. We can't send you a link.
You guys should do Sirius XM too.
No.
I mean, honestly, and this may sound crazy to a lot of people, but like we have so many opportunities like that we could do, but we're interested in we would rather sit here with you guys, just us and you for 3 hours than something like that. Like we're just so dedicated to this community. We're not trying to go out and just help everybody else out. You know what I mean? Like it's just, it's a different type of mindset. We're not doing this to get rich quick. We're doing this so we can give back to people and do things to make people smile and enjoy something. There's a lot of negativity out there everywhere you go. We're just trying to, even though we're growing at a crazy rate, try to keep the small hometown type family feel in this community for as long as we possibly can.
And I'll tell you this, as someone that has worked directly with SiriusXM in the past, you have to pay SiriusXM to have a show on there. You have to pay them to do it.
I'm too busy paying for multiple Zoom accounts.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan
you
Vogel.
have to pay them, and then they keep an eye on what you do. We can't.
We say and do as we please.
Crazy on there as we are on here.
Say and do as we please. Ryan Vogel has upgraded to Excessive Chubb. We appreciate that. Thank you so much, Ryan. Trey said that he would be Ryan's third hand. I don't know what that's all about, but Trey, good luck.
Okay. I see what you say. Just deserve to be on there. Well, we appreciate the compliment.
That we appreciate.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I saw something about food up here, caught my eye. Snake Eyes 111.23. I just ate homemade calzone. Need a nap now. Wish there some football was on tomorrow. I mean, hey, I'm just here for the calzone. Preseason football is kind of me, playing a bunch of guys that are probably gonna be bagging groceries in a couple weeks, but that homemade calzone is gonna hit the spot. I haven't even eaten. It is 10:04 Eastern time, and I have yet to eat dinner. Facts.
Pete, that was last weekend.
What was last weekend?
The expo.
Yeah, that was what we were in Canton last weekend, all weekend long. Best late round rookie this year. It's quite a bit. I mean, I love Jalen Tolbert. I love Jahan Dotson. I know Kyle. I believe he's still like who?
Isaiah Pacheco.
Yeah. Damian Pierce. Didn't you like Damian Pierce or something too?
Let me say this. It's not that I like him. I like the potential for opportunity given late in your draft.
Right.
But if you are a member, I did a video on him the other day breaking down film. That's right. Members only get film breakdowns now. You're welcome. And talked about why he could see success, but why it might take some time.
Saklim Lay just bought a draft guide for the first time. I wish I purchased the guide in previous years. Well done, boys. Thank you very much. Appreciate that support. And then Kalafa wants you to whisper.
I'm not whispering anything because I really feel like this is setup.
This is a setup, right?
Yes.
They're trying. Was it last year or the year before? Like, they're always trying to get us, to say things that are inappropriate because we're going through it so fast.
Yes. 100% that's what it is, I feel like.
All right,
I think
Kyle,
I need to become a member. B-Dub, I think you do too.
Probably should.
I agree with you.
You also get members-only live streams Sunday mornings and all kinds of other stuff too. Yeah, Kalafa says he bailed you out, though.
Oh, you did. Oh. Hold on.
I don't know. I see what he wants you to whisper. I don't know if it's a bad thing. I don't think it is, but I don't know.
Kalafa, I'm saying it to myself, and
it was
of the cucumber.
Anna was talking about it. Anna orders a whole flock of roosters 2 times a year, or every 2 years, or something too.
Armenian yard long.
Wow.
If I just said something really bad on YouTube, I don't know. But Kalafa is right. He did bail me out. So.
All right, so Kyle, we've been live streaming now for 2 hours.
Yeah.
We still have 360 viewers here. Should I let it flow?
Why not?
Do you think it's do the people even know what that is? We've got so many new viewers this year. I don't know if everybody knows what that is.
Well, let's go ahead and introduce them.
I mean, the yeses are starting to come in.
It's time. Get the helmet out.
Whoa, Kyle, a little forward, aren't you?
I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever said to you.
Probably not. All right. I'm going to get ready. Here's the thing. It's the first time I put this helmet on in a year. Hopefully my head didn't get fatter.
I mean, if you didn't cut your hair right before you went live, it wouldn't fit. That's how tight it is. Naomi upgraded her membership to excessive chub. Naomi.
Wow, Naomi.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much for jumping up a tier here. Make sure if you haven't connected to Discord yet, you do that so you can get in there and start hanging out with all of us.
Oh, yeah. It's all coming back to me, Kyle. I'm going to strap in for safety. Kyle, this has been a minute. How rusty do you think I am?
Not at all. You'll shake it right off. How do you upgrade your membership? Steven, depending on the platform you're on, there is an area that you can go to look and see what the, like what you get for being in that tier. So you get to see those tier perks. And when you're in there, there will be a button that says upgrade. You will click that, and then you can choose the next up.
Okay. Kyle, are you going to, intro this or count me down or anything?
Yes, I am going to. Hold on just 1 second. Hold on.
What are you doing?
I'm getting
Are you over there watching YouTube?
Yeah, I'm getting a commercial. So I'm trying to see real quick.
David Hathaway said he had a kid in his high school named Rusty Dix. I had one named Bend Over, David, and I'm not even joking. His sister was named Eileen. Facts. All right.
I don't see it on. Here's the thing, on anything Apple related, it's tough to find. It's tough to find it. You might have to have it on your desktop to get it. All right.
Chub B-dub.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in the year 2022, this is the greatest segment in the fantasy football industry today. Nobody does it better. And if they tell you to do it better, They're liars. Kick them in the balls. Get them out, because Jake is here. 3, 2, 1. Let it flow.
Let's go. Let's get these comments rolling because I am going to let it flow. I want to see some let it flow emojis as well. We have Tyreek Hill or Devontae Adams for Sean. It's still going to be Devontae Adams. Matty Ice, all about them Jazz hands right now. You're on the clock. Debo or CD? If it's me, personally, I'm going CD there, Max Powers. Bev H says, hey, Kyle, nice intro. Way to go, Kyle. Devin Chikowski, keep Armand St. Brown, or in the 11th round. That is great value. 100% I would do that. Muth or Ertz? I'm going Ertz for OEG Vixen. Why even waste a draft pick on Darren Waller? It all depends on where you could get him. I'm starting to see some eggplant emojis, and I'm getting excited. There are let it flow emojis everywhere. ETN in the 3rd for B-Dub. That's a little bit early for me. I'm 59. I don't flow so well anymore. BSR, I'm 41, and I'm not far behind you. John J. Henry or Eckler? I have Henry in 2nd. The very next question was from Cody, who said Eckler or Henry. That has to be some weird coincidence. Ask smaller questions. You guys are typing paragraphs. I'm trying to let it flow here. Eckler or Mixon in a standard league? Then it's probably going to be a little bit closer. I'm going with Mixon. Dobbins or Dillon? I think if you want to kind of play it safe, it's Dillon. If you kind of want to gamble a little bit, then you go Dobbins and hope that he's 100% healthy. Don't turn red with that tight helmet on, Warhorse. I was turning red waiting for Kyle to introduce me. That is a whole lot of eggplants with the Manscaped tag right in the middle of it. We have E-Man saying Keenan Allen or Mike Evans. Personally, I got Mike Evans a little bit higher, Montgomery or Gibson. I don't like either. If I had to choose, though, it would be David Montgomery, Lamar Jackson, or Kyler Murray. I'm going Lamar Jackson. I think he explodes this year. Williams or Judy? I don't exactly know which Williams you were referring to. If it's Mike Williams, I'm going with Mike Williams. Let your chub flow. Bama right now. It is so flowing right now. Come on, Eileen. Yeah, oh, I'm serious. Eileen Dover was the name of his sister. Kamara or Chubb in a standard league, it's going to be Chubb. Cooks or Williams. I'm guessing that's Brandon Cooks or Mike Williams. If it is, I think the safer pick is Brandon Cooks, the higher upside with me. I'm going with Mike Williams. Let go my Taco Bell. The last thing you want to do is let go of your Taco Bell at an inappropriate time. Warhorse. Godwin or Cooper? Don't really like either. If I had to choose one, I gamble on Godwin. Cake or pie? LKB, that one is easy for me. The answer is both. Dobbins or who? Depends who that who would be, for sure. Jamar Chase or Stephon Diggs? I'm going with Jamar Chase. Huge fan of Jamar Chase. CMC finishes this year. Probably not playing 17 games. That's probably what I can tell you. Mike Williams or Jalen Waddle? I have Jalen Waddle a little bit higher. I don't think he's that far down the rankings with the addition of Tyreek Hill. I kind of think it helps him a little bit. Let it flow, Jake or Jake from State Farm. Right now, they're both flowing AK-47. Mixon or Kamara in a half PPR? I still have Mixon higher. Hall or ETN? I'm going with Hall. Ertz or Goddard? Give me Ertz. Thielen or Johnson? I actually think Adam Thielen's highly, highly underrated, but I still have Deontay Johnson a hair higher. Thielen or Ayuk? I'm going with Thielen. Love you guys. No, Shate wins. We love you too. Tony Pollard or Ramondre Stevenson. That one is super close. I love both of those guys. I'd have to check, but I believe I have Tony Pollard a hair higher. Armenian yard-long scream. Still don't really know what that means. What is it? It's like some type of vegetable or something. I don't know. Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts? I'm more of a Krispy Kreme type of guy. Ketchup or ranch? It depends. If it's Steakhouse Ranch, give me some of that Steakhouse Ranch. If it's not, I may go ketchup. Brady or Wilson? Right now, being that Brady's not even at practice, I think Russell Wilson's still not a bad bet. I have Brady a little bit higher, but he's a little bit more of a gamble. Poke or wings? I'll always choose wings. You guys are the best. No, John Jay, you guys are the best. Devin Chikowski goes, man, I have missed this. Well, so have I. Am I stashing Watson? No, I don't want to give up a roster spot for 11 weeks. ETN or Dobbins? I'm still thinking that Travis Etienne is slightly safer. Air guitar or air drums? I air drum it on this channel all the time, so give me air drums. We have Carolina or Texas barbecue. Now you're trying to get me in trouble because I live in North Carolina. I love both. Look at me. Of course I love barbecue. Dude, I love all kinds of barbecue, but I've come to really enjoy Carolina barbecue. So right now, even though I love them both, living in Carolina, it's more accessible. Give me that. Mike Thomas or Chris Godwin? Oh, I have not drank the Mike Thomas Kool-Aid. I still probably think that he's safer than Chris Godwin right now coming off a torn ACL. Sean, it's Sutton. No idea what the question was, but Lucero says it's Sutton. Sean, chicken or egg? Which came first, or are you just asking if I prefer chicken or eggs to eat? I like both, obviously. How about a little chicken fried rice with some egg in it? We have Robinson Jr. or Gibson. Who is Robinson Jr.? Is this, I don't know if Robinson Jr. Who's Robinson Jr., Kyle? I don't know. I don't have time to think about it.
Jr.?
Who?
James, or is it Brian Robinson?
Maybe it's Brian Robinson or Gibson. Oh, maybe you just want to know about that backfield. Maybe if that's what you're asking. I wouldn't touch Antonio Gibson with Kyle's, eggplant this year. I know, Jake. LOL. Love you guys. We have Claypool or Boyd. Just let it go, Kyle. Just let it go. Pay no attention to the man with the helmet on. Claypool or Boyd. I think Claypool has the higher ceiling. Boyd is still the safer option. Aaron Jones or Barkley. I got Aaron Jones higher. Rashad Bateman or Amon Ross St. Brown. I have Amon Ra a little bit higher. Charmander, Squirtle, or Bulbasaur. I have no idea. I've never watched, never played Pokemon. Kyle says Charmander. So we're going to go with that. A McDonald's Sunday or a Wendy's Frosty? 100% a Wendy's Frosty. Sky Moore or Chris Olave? I think the Sky Moore hype is a little bit too high. I think I like Chris Olave a little bit more. Aaron Jones or DeAndre Swift in the second round? I'm going with Aaron Jones. If you stop, it's not letting it flow. That's why I'm not stopping Warhorse. I'm letting it go. Kelsey or Andrews? I still have Kelsey higher. PS5 or Xbox? I have a PS5 personally. I'm a PlayStation guy. Give me the PS5. LOL. Kyle's head snap. Yeah, he gets that reaction. I see that a lot. Gibson or a bag of Funyuns? It depends. How big is this bag of Funyuns? Because I like Funyuns, so I'm probably going to go with the Funyuns at this point. It was Brian Robinson Jr. Good job, Kyle. The machine is always broken. What machine are we talking? Oh, you're talking about the Sunday machine. You damn right. That's my boy letting it flow. Kent slots or blackjack? I'd prefer to sit there and play blackjack. Arizona or Carolina houses? 100% Carolina houses, because you get so much more house here than you do in Arizona. It's so much cheaper here. Gabe Davis or Bateman? I have Gabe Davis higher. We have mac and cheese or mashed potatoes. If the mashed potatoes have white gravy, I'm going with white gravy. Otherwise, I'm going mac and cheese. Ninjas or pirates? I don't know. I kind of like ninjas because they can sneak up on people. Barkley or Connor? Right now, I'm going to go with Saquon Barkley, but it's pretty close. Hunt or Stevenson? Hunt is going to be safer. Stevenson, the higher upside. Hunt is somebody I probably have ranked higher. Pollard or Edmonds? I think Chase Edmonds is another underrated guy. Personally, I like Chase Edmonds this year, but I really like Tony Pollard. If it's me, I'm going with Pollard. Best wings, Wingstop or Buffalo Wild Wings? It all depends. I've been to some Buffalo Wild Wings that are good. I've been to some that are absolutely horrible, but I don't have too much experience with Wingstop. There's a place around here called Wings to Go. That's my go-to there. Cool Ranch or Nacho Cheese? Going to be Nacho Cheese, but I still like Cool Ranch. When are the mock drafts coming out? Which ones are you talking about? We've done quite a few of them already. Metcalf or Cooks? I'm probably going to go with Cooks as a safer play. Connor or Zeke? Give me Zeke. When does Pickett take over for the Steelers? I think right around week 8. Fold or crumble your toilet papers? Definitely going to have to fold it. You don't want to crumble it and then wipe. That's awkward. WWE or AEW? I haven't watched AEW. I haven't watched wrestling in years. The last time I did, it was WWE. So that's where I'm going with right now. Get the man a pad for the let it flow. I at this point, I could just use something to drink. I think burgers, pizza, or tacos. I love hamburgers. We have Windows pick. Oh, you already asked that question. Predator or Alien? Probably going to go with Predator. Fournette or Chubb? I got Chubb higher. Is Trey Lance a good quarterback one option? Yes, I believe he is. Low end quarterback one. Skittles or Starburst? Give me Skittles. Hooters or Twin Peaks? Never been to Twin Peaks, so I guess I'm going with Hooters. Your top 3 defenses. Oh man, I don't remember. Buffalo, Tampa. Oh, this is messing up my flow. I'll come back to that. I don't look at them enough to really memorize them. Pizza Hut or Papa John's? Give me Papa John's. We have a Panther versus Jaguar death match. Who wins? Ooh, tough one. I'm going to go with a Panther, but I really don't have a reason as to why. Big Mac or Whopper? 100%. Where are we going, Kyle?
Burger King.
That's right. It was awkward silence for a second, but we're going with the Whopper and Burger King, just like we do in Canton, Ohio every year. We have Pacheco or Damian Pierce. Personally, I'm going with Pacheco. Schultz or Kittle? I like Kittle a lot this year. Amish jerky or Jack Link's? Trey coming through strong with that Amish jerky. Love that stuff this past weekend. It was good. We have best, let's see here, give a ride or hitch a ride. Well, I'm not going to hitch a ride with many people. I'll tell you that. Kyle or the doc is the best question. Taylor, trying to get me in trouble. It all depends. If I have an injury question, it's going to be the doc 10 times out of 10. If it's going to be, our normal day-to-day stuff, I mean, me and Kyle right here. Plus, the doc is on vacation right now. Where is he at? Right? Doc is probably in the middle of nowhere, Boston right now on vacation. Where's he at? I haven't seen him in the stream, so I got to go with Kyle right now.
Sean wants to know, who would you rather have as a roommate?
For what?
Me or Ethan?
I've roomed with Kyle before in a hotel. I don't know about Ethan. Ethan sleeps with an eye mask and a small fan, so I don't really know what that's like.
I've also slept in your house for a week.
Yeah, you've been to my house for a weekend. What about can't wait to draft Kelsey and Andrews at the 2-3 turn. That's pretty ballsy there, Eugene. Is Tom Brady on the Masked Singer? Probably not, but it wouldn't surprise me if he was. Trey Lance or Tua? I have Trey Lance higher as of right now, but I do like Tua. Can't wait. The same damn question. AJ Brown or Amon Ra? I'm going with Amon Ra. Wendy's over Burger King here in Hobbs. People are friendlier at Wendy's. I don't mind Wendy's. Wendy's McNuggets, one of our loyal listeners, is out there somewhere. Anna, we'll talk about that later. I have the 1 to 2 turn. Which two? Aaron Jones, Kamara, or Mixon? If it's me, I'm going Jones and Mixon. Pacheco or CEH? I don't think I want either one of them to be dependent on this year, but if I had to choose one as of right now, it's probably still CEH by a hair. Mixon or Swift? Give me Mixon. Hall or ETN? Give me Hall. Taco Bell or Panda Express? I don't have Panda Express where I live. I used to love it. Haven't had it in a while. So right now I'm going to go with Taco Bell and never trust a post Taco Bell fart. You work at Wendy's, Kent. Congratulations. Can I get a free softie? Jake's flow is GOAT level right now. Dude, Maddie, I'm not going to lie. I didn't think I would last this long. Not the first time I've heard that statement, by the way. Pitts, a good tight end just for upside. Love Kyle Pitts this year. Monkeypox or Ebola. Both suck there, Python. Tell Taylor to come draft. Taylor, you're needed in the draft room right now. I need a fan to fall asleep too. I'm not opposed to that warhorse. I like a little bit of noise as well. Sean, the lone boner or the chef for security?
I'll give you a little noise.
Do what?
What?
What'd you say? It's going to be lone boner. It's going to be the lone boner. He was our bodyguard this weekend, just in case anybody got out of hand. This is the greatest flow of all time, dude. I'm not going to lie. It's feeling pretty good. Second pick, I got Derrick Henry. Chicken sandwich or cheeseburger? Still going with cheeseburger. That's what she said. Absolutely, Jerome. Draft and stash Deshaun Watson for the playoffs. No, I'm not wasting a roster spot for 11 weeks. Najee, Joe Mixon, or Najee and Aaron Jones? Give me Najee and Joe Mixon. Should we stay away from the Dolphins' backfield? No, I don't hate Chase Edmonds where he's currently being drafted. Better city to live in, Charlotte or Raleigh? I've never lived in either, but I enjoy Raleigh more than Charlotte. Jake, do you drink seltzers? No, I don't. Pollard or... It says Chris Edmond. Not sure who Chris Edmond is. Pretty sure it's Chase Edmond. If I had to choose, they're pretty close. Got to go with Tony Pollard. A free softie from Wendy's or a chub from another free draft guide. I don't know what a softie is. I know a frosty, but a softie, a softie sounds like something. I don't know if I want to get in the middle of there, Cody. Difference between being ill and sick. Not a whole lot, I guess. Taylor, did you make that GIF of the video? Anna, you better not have sent that to him. Jake flows better than my wife. Oh, wow. I'm not. Hopefully she's not listening. Hockey or basketball? I'm more of a basketball guy. I used to play basketball. I couldn't play hockey. I can't even skate like 4 feet. Burrow or Lance? I'm going Burrow still. You guys are the best in the business. Kyle, appreciate that.
Let's go.
I'm sick. Good to be back. Miss y'all. Good night. Good night, Vixen. Have a good one. I misworded that, Cody. You probably did. LMAOO. Miles Sanders giving me a softie in fantasy. Ain't that the truth? Juju or Waddle? I have Waddle higher, but I love Juju. Juju could finish top 12 this year, and I'm not even crazy when I say that. I still have blood flow to the brain. Halloween or Christmas, it's going to be Christmas. Coltrane just out there showing a hockey stick and a puck. Justin Goff dropping a bunch of eggplant emojis. Want to know in the first pick, Taylor in the second. What? First pick, Taylor in the second, St. Brown, Eli Mitchell in the 18th. I don't exactly understand the question. Hopkins in the 7th for a keeper. I probably wouldn't keep Hopkins and then just end up drafting him a little bit later. Chase or Jefferson? I got Jefferson higher. Jake sounds like that guy from the Micro Machine commercials. Dude, I remember that guy. Jake or Kyle or Swag Rich? It depends. Swag Rich can get a little bit mouthy at times, but Kyle is super expensive. Juju or Waddle? I'm still going with Waddle. Seth Rohan. Not necessarily familiar with Seth Rohan and whether he's cool or not. Hashtag softy out there for Cody. Jordan out there dropping eggplants or peaches, it looks like. Softy is the opposite of chub. You better believe it. Put these three in order. Chase, Dalvin Cook, Najee Harris. Personally, if I'm drafting right now, it's going to be Dalvin, Najee, and then Chase. Woo! Kyle, I ain't going to lie. My flow is strong right now.
I like it.
I got a strong flow.
It's going good.
I feel like that one went a long time. Was that long?
It was extremely long.
How long was my flow?
I feel like 10 minutes.
I feel like it was forever, too.
I feel like it was definitely. Everyone, little clap in the chat for the first flow of the year.
Shout out Body Armor, not a sponsor. Should be a sponsor.
Trey gifting 1 membership. Appreciate you, Trey. Make sure y'all check your notifications to see if you got Trey's 1 gifted membership. Appreciate that, Trey. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I remember saying we've been live streaming for 2 hours when I wanted to start that. I said, should we do it? It's 10:25. There's no way I was doing that for 20 minutes.
I don't think so, because it did take us a few minutes to get there.
Oh,
so
your intro and stuff was there.
You've
That's right.
probably been right around 10.
E-Man said it was 14 minutes and 40
seconds.
That's a record, Kyle.
That is. That might be the longest one ever.
Take the rest of the weekend off. Well, if you enjoyed that, do me a favor and just make sure that like button is hit. Because that was a massive flow. You all just got flowed on, whether you asked for it or not.
Whew. Well, Jake,
all right,
I'm thinking.
Yep. Are you going to play some Madden?
I'm going to play some Madden.
Does anybody in here have Madden on PC that they want to challenge Kyle?
Yes. Does anyone want to go up against Swag? Play a little Madden tonight. I'm going to head over to Headliner Gaming here in a few minutes. So listen, if you are in here watching right now and you support the Fantasy Headliners, just hitting the subscribe button and coming into Headliner Gaming and hanging out every once in a while would be a huge help and a huge support for everybody here. Sean, I am going to get Madden on PS5 this week. I already got it on my PC, but I got to get it on my PS5. So, but yeah, I'm going to head over. I'm going to run a little bit of Madden tonight. If there's someone on PC, we'll run some games together. If not, I've got a franchise started up. Going to run it a little bit. Madden on PlayStation 5. So there's some PS5 people in here I'm going to play against coming up soon.
Hey, you know what we're going to do in season? You want to tell them what you're going to do in season after the Saturday night streams?
After the Saturday night live shows, we're going to run Madden against anybody that wants to play for money.
We're going to bet. We're going to go out there and make some bets and see who can put their money where their mouth is on some Madden. And I swear, Kyle, if you start losing money, I'm going to be pissed.
Let's just be honest. I'm going to lose some money.
Let's just be honest.
I don't know how much.
There's probably going to be some times where I lose money.
But yeah, I'm going to hit. I actually just dropped a link to Headliner Gaming. So if you can hit that subscribe button for me, subscribe to Headliner Gaming. I'm going to go live over there. What time do you think, Jake? 10:45?
I don't know how long it's going to take you to get ready. We can get out of here in the next few minutes, I'm sure.
I mean, I can get ready pretty quick.
That's what I've heard. All right, we'll answer.
Sure I got to get Craig to unlock the doors.
All right, we'll answer questions for 5 more minutes, and then you can go ahead and transition over.
Russian Collusion, to gift a membership, click on the button that you would normally do for a super chat, and there should be an option to gift a membership.
Yep.
Teenage, already subbed, great channel, appreciate you.
Thank you.
Richard, you don't have to put $100 down. We'll pay you if you beat me.
Yeah, you beat Kyle, you win money.
Yeah.
Sutton at 4 or Judy at 7. So I'm guessing you're asking around. I don't think their ADPs are that far off. If I had to choose one, though, I'd probably go with Sutton.
B-Dub, just go to thefantasyheadliners.com.
Yep.
Thefantasyheadliners.com. You can get the draft guide right from there.
Yep. How many people do you think got their draft guide during this stream, Kyle? You want to guess? Because you know what I'm going to do right now, Kyle?
Choose one of them to give it to free.
I'm going to choose somebody who's bought. And in fact, I'll give everybody the other 4 at 10:35 Eastern time. So 5 minutes.
6 minutes.
6 minutes. I'm going to just click on somebody's email address, right? I mean, it doesn't show anything, right? No. You can see all these are draft guides that have come in since we started. I'm just going to click one and I'm going to click refund. I'm just going to refund somebody the price of their draft. They paid for it already. I'm going to refund it. So if you want to be in on that and have that potential, get your order in the next 5 minutes.
You have to buy one in the next 5 minutes. If you buy one in the next 5 minutes,
and maybe I'll feel spicy and refund 2 of them.
Oh,
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see if we get anybody to get some in here.
David, what round would you pick Burrow if you got Chase or Higgins? Yeah, I mean, he's going to be like a round 5 or 6 draft pick if you want him. He's going to have to go right in there.
Yep. Yes, Clem, I'm feeling spicy after that flow.
AC draft guides are $21.99. $21.99 over 600 pages.
That's right. Freiermuth or Komet. I think Komet gives you that opportunity for more targets, more opportunity at points, but he's in an offense that I don't like as much as Pittsburgh. So I think Freiermuth has more touchdown upside where Komet has more volume. I think Freiermuth may be slightly safer, but if you're trying to get that upside, then maybe Komet's your guy.
If you're looking to get a draft guide today, just go to thefantasyheadliners.com.
Yep. And in 5 minutes, I'm gonna refund at least one person.
Keep Herbert in the 5th or Chase in the 7th. That's not even a question. That's Chase, 100%.
We've sold 7 draft guides since we started the live stream.
All right. How many more are we going to get?
I don't know. We got 5 minutes, then I'm just going to start refunding some people.
B-Dub, no, it was discounted before it was discounted during the pre-order process.
Yep. Let's see here. Lazard or Gabe Davis, 100% going Gabe Davis.
Nicole, you got a draft guide, so you have to send an email to info@thefantasyheadliners.com. info@thefantasyheadliners.com, and we will give you a draft guide.
Yep.
Ryan Vogel gifting a membership to Headliner Nation. Check your notifications. You may have received that gifted membership from Ryan.
Appreciate it, Nails, on reaching 150,000 subscribers. Can we get 175 this year, Kyle? Does anybody out there think we can hit 175 this season?
That'd be awesome.
I would be so pumped. Oh, we just got another order in.
All right, here we go. David, you're welcome. Thank you. Johnny, at the turn, should I draft Chase Diggs and take a hit at running back, or draft Najee, Aaron Jones, and take the 3-4 round wide receivers? Najee, Aaron Jones for me, and then take wide receivers 3 and 4.
100% agree.
Yep.
Cue Ball says, what about 200? Warhorse says he thinks we can hit 200. I mean, I don't want to stop at 175. Trust me, dude. Heck no. I don't want to stop, but I'm
Jake,
just trying to be realistic.
How many subscribers did we get in season last year?
24,000.
24,000. So that would put us right in that 175.
That would put us at 174. Mark. Yep. So it all depends. Oh, another one just popped in. People getting anxious to see if they can get one refunded here. I'll even shout out the name of the person who's getting the refund in case they're watching still.
3 more minutes.
Three more minutes.
Just because they don't operate in your state doesn't mean they suck.
Yeah. They don't operate in some states.
It.
Yep. Stop at 169. That'd be cool for a couple days, I guess.
It's worth the money to claim. I agree. Or it's when you're the best, you get noticed. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it. Yeah, Miro, it's all about the community here.
100%. 100%. Dan, getting Henry in the 1st and Kupp in the 5th. I get one more. Williams in the 11th, Akers in the 12th, or Mitchell in the 16th. Williams.
It's got to be Mike Williams, right?
Mike Williams? That's what I was kind of thinking. So you already have Kupp and Henry.
I mean,
I'm keeping Mitchell in the 16th.
Probably. It's the cheapest one. You'll get your early picks still, even though all of them are pretty late. You get your 2 running backs right away, and then you can still kind of focus on best available when you start drafting.
Yep.
Brady, Wren, 10-team, full PPR, Henry, Kamara, Evans, Higgins, Mahomes, Freiermuth, Zeke, Sutton, Dillon, Eli Mitchell. How did I do? Overall, I don't mind that team whatsoever. Super solid. You have Zeke as your flex. That's enough to make me excited. Plus, you still have Sutton and Dillon and Elijah Mitchell. Yeah, I don't mind that. Great depth overall. Lone Centennial, Holden Chubb or full Chubb? It depends. The major difference there is you get almost full access to Discord with full Chubb. Holden Chubb, you get the one chat with everybody in Holden Chubb. Full Chubb, you get all those other channels on Discord.
Nicole, you have to send an email. So info@thefantasyheadliners.com.
Yeah, just send us an email.
Just send us an email.
That's all you have to do. I have no other way to get a hold of you.
Kamara or Mixon? I have Mixon higher. I'm not drafting Kamara in the 1st round. I'm not doing it.
No, not at all.
Since the beginning of this live stream. Who's been here since the beginning of the live stream? I ordered a draft kit, but it says sign in. How do I sign in? Mark, you received an email with a PDF attached to it that had directions on how to get to the draft guide. Check your junk. and check your spam because it may have gone
your
in
junk
there.
mail, not your actual junk.
It may not be there. Purpose.
Yeah, your junk mail, your spam mail. Sometimes, I mean, different email providers put things different places. So you got an email directly after purchase.
Lone Sentinel, welcome to Holden Chubb. Congratulations. Thank you for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Thank you. Make sure you get your Discord set up.
All right.
Anthony, Keepers PPR League. I can only keep 2. I'm going to leave this question I'm going to read this question and give everyone another second before Jake picks somebody. Keepers PPR League. I can only keep 2. Waddle in the 8th, Mike Williams in the 10th, Elijah Mitchell in the 10th, or Cam Akers in the 12th. Thank you. I mean, I'm not keeping Elijah Mitchell in the 10th quite yet. So Cam Akers is a little bit better of an option there, but I'm going to keep Waddle and Williams for upside. Jose, your junk is still there. Congratulations.
Deemish says, how long does it take to receive a guide that was gifted? I mean, literally, you sent the email to info@fantasyheadliners. It'll either be tonight or tomorrow morning, and I'll get them all sent out. But I got to have that email for you, otherwise I have nowhere to send it.
You're trying.
Eugene?
Yes, you have to become a member. You have to be a member, or you are not going to get access to anything in our Discord.
Yep, that's the only way to do it. It's all managed through YouTube. All right, Kyle, it's 10:36. I'm going to pick a random draft guide that was just purchased during this stream tonight. I'm going to shout the person out, and then I'm going to go in there and I'm going to refund it right now.
Love it.
I'm not even going to look. Make sure I'm on the right page here. Okay. Not even going to look. I'm just going to randomly click on an email, and it's this one. Where is this at? Ivan Abreu. Ivan Abreu. You are being refunded. It looks like you paid with a credit card. It's going to go right back on your credit card. Right now. I don't even know if the purchase even went through yet, but if it did, you're getting refunded right away.
Love it.
I'm clicking the refund button. Can you
Congrats.
Watch my finger right here. Going to refund. And execute.
Execute. Jay, can I give away a draft guide on the gaming stream?
Yeah.
Yes.
At least you asked this time. I mean, usually you just give away money without even asking.
I don't give away money.
Sometimes you do.
Can I give away a draft guide to someone who hasn't purchased one and a draft guide to someone that already ordered one?
Ivan's in the chat. Ivan's right there. You're welcome, Ivan.
There you go. Let's do this. If I have 50 people, because we have 318 in here right now. If I have 50 people join me over on Headliner Gaming, can I give away one of each? If I don't get 50, I'll just give away one for free.
Okay, deal.
Deal. You heard it.
And I know at some point, at one of these days, I'm just going to have to tell him no.
And I don't ask that often.
Bob, so I see Jake wears the pants here. Hell yeah, I'm the boss, damn it. All right. So
I already put a link to Headliner Gaming in the chat. We are going to go live over there like 10:45. I'm going to get the stream set up. I've got to go pee and get some more water real quick, all right? And then we're going to open up the Love Layer doors, and you'll see what I mean when you get there, okay? You're going to get there. You're going to have to stand outside by the red velvet rope for a few minutes. Craig's going to open the doors and let you in. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, then just come over to the gaming stream, and it is all going to make sense in a couple of minutes. 50 people. That's my goal for tonight.
Are either of us married? Yes, both of us are. Both married with kids. Can you do an NFL trivia question for a draft guide? Only if Kyle has one at the tippity top of his brain right now.
I don't. I do not.
I'm trying to think of a question that anybody would really know. If you think of one, Kyle, you can do that on the gaming channel.
Okay. What is Headliner Gaming? King, it's our gaming channel. I'm getting ready to go play Madden football.
Yep. What's the max RBs? Max RBs on a roster? 6-ish is where I'm going. All right, Kyle, this is your stream. You're leading this, remember, so you're in control.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm just an innocent bystander.
Appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. My goal is 50 people over on Headliner Gaming, so make sure you subscribe. The link is in the chat. We're going live at 10:45-ish. Get ready to be over there and hop into the stream with me. Ladies and gentlemen, appreciate all the love tonight for the donations, for the memberships, for just being here and watching. Thank you to everybody for that. I'm going to get out of here. For Jake and myself, peace out, stay safe, stay healthy, and we will catch you on the next episode of the Fantasy Headliners. Later, everybody.
Peace.
When the game on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back